What's going on, you guys? My bad about the late start. I thought I rescheduled the time to 9:30. I was getting my little workout in, and I had to get that in this morning. You know what I'm saying? But we here. You know what I'm saying? My bad about the late start, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Man, what a night, right? What a night in the sport of boxing. Jermell Charlo has become the undisputed champion at 154 pounds. You have to respect Jermell Charlo. Gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying? One may say he did the hard way, went through some um, trials and tribulations, a couple of fights where he had to run it back and things of that nature, but he got through the storm and now he's here. Now he's sitting at the top. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Jermell Charlo. Straight up. Salute to Jermell Charlo. But yeah, man, I'm waiting till some more people get in here. Hit that like button for your boy. Jerron Boots Ennis looked at superb last night. I mean, shit. Everybody he's been in there with, it was the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. They crumble. These guys crumble in front of Jerron Boots Ennis. I mean, he's ready for guys like Crawford and them right now. These guys he's been fighting, just no match. And Custio Clayton is probably one of the bigger guys he fought. Custio fought at 154 pounds for a few of his fights. And yeah, didn't matter. One shot, boom, it was over. Hit that like button for your boy. Let's see who's in the building. The big fish was out in the building last night. What's going on? Nabib Ali, salute. King Alexander, what's going on? Jose Diaz, what's good? Exclusive News Insider, what's going on? Boomer 1983, Khalid Ajik, yes. I'm gonna open up the panel in a little bit because I want to get you guys, let you guys voice your thoughts on what happened, man. It's like every week, boxing has been really good, man. It's like every week is like a new storyline tends to develop, new possibilities. There's new possibilities. There's a lot of interesting things that could play out. I mean, we can get Charlo Fundora. I think if Charlo wants to get the people kind of really behind him, fight Fundora. Fight Fundora. Why? Because Fundora, I mean, just looking at it visually, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It'll be hard to root against Charlo in that fight. It'd be hard to root against Charlo in that fight against Fundora, a guy that's just so big. If he fights Crawford, let's just say if Crawford gets past Spence and Crawford says, "Hey, what's up with the fight?" Blah blah blah. Things would be different. I think if he fought Fundora, though, I think he'll have a lot more people behind him because he'll be looked at somewhat of as an underdog in that fight, just because Fundora is just a daunting task. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu is the man, though. Charlo's gonna smoke that guy, YSM. Salute to my boy YSM Sports Media. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panel a little bit. Y'all go subscribe to my boy YSM too. So Tim Tszyu, he's gonna get stopped by Charlo, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Charlo. The only guy in that division right now that I see that could possibly get Charlo some work is Fundora. Nobody else. What's going on, Lions Truth? I see you. D Young, what's going on? Yeah, man, Fundora's an extremely dangerous fight, bro. Just dangerous, man. Charlo, you know what? Somebody who said it last night. Somebody said it last night, and this is what I noticed. Charlo fought. I might have even mentioned it last night on the stream, but Charlo fought with his Ronnie Shields style. Charlo fought with the Ronnie Shields style, the style that he used to have early on. However, now that he got this power and this killer edge that he developed over the years, is all coming together for Jermell Charlo. A while back, I said Jermell Charlo seemed like he's in between fighting styles. Like he just don't have an identity as a fighter. Is he trying to fight like Spence? Is he going to go back to his boxing ways? And last night he had a little bit of both. And I think Jermell Charlo is finally coming into his own as a fighter. Everything's starting to come together. He's going to be tough to beat, even for Crawford. People say that Terrence Crawford, he's going to get knocked out. I mean, this is what it's about, people. You know, I think fans for so long has been spoiled by these guys cherry picking and fighting easier fights. That when a guy wants to challenge himself, it's almost taboo. It's almost like nah. He wants to challenge himself. Hell yeah, Jermell Charlo gonna be a tough fight for him. Absolutely. But that's what it's about, the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Testing yourself. You know, so that's what it's about. But yeah, let me go ahead and let's see what the big fish, man, was in the building last night. He was in the big building last night showing his support. Jerron Boots Ennis. Oh, actually, speaking of Spence, he took some shots at Bomac. Excuse me. He took some shots at Bomac yesterday. Ellie Sekback, if you notice, he been starting shit because Crawford kind of dissed him. So he's been kind of trying to get Spence to say shit and do shit. Spence is a nice guy, so he, you know.
Continue posting because people are getting to your personality. You posted Bomac's boxing record. Why?
Hold up. Do y'all wait? Hold up. Do I got it on the screen? I don't even know if y'all got it. See it. My bad. Here we go. Hold up. Press 1 if y'all can hear that. Cause I had to mute it from my side. Hit 1 if you could hear it clearly. What's going on, J-Rod? Not clear? No, you can't hear it? Oh shit. Damn. All right. I don't know what's up with that shit, man. Guess I gotta figure out all the technical things when you're doing all this. But the big fish, he called Bomac a 5'7" super heavyweight. He said that Bomac was he said you a 5'7" super heavyweight, you not disciplined. How you go tell everybody to be disciplined when you not disciplined? He was talking about Bomac. Ellie Sekback just trying to stir the pot because Bud Crawford kind of dissed him. So Ellie Sekback is now, you know, instigating and shit. Ellie Sekback instigating. But the big fish, man. And Jerron Boots Ennis, man. They had a few words. They had a few words last night. You know what I'm saying? Jerron Boots Ennis and Spence had some words last night. Nothing, no animosity or nothing. It's just, you know, competitive warriors and shit. You know, they talking their little shit. They go do what they go do. That's what they supposed to do. Okay, you cannot hear what Spence is saying. Okay. What's going on, Damone Daniels? Yeah, Jamel Charlo was on a mission last night, bro. Boots Ennis is a problem, though. Look at that jab. Castillo couldn't do nothing with him, man. Bam! He hit the right hand just came out of nowhere and shit and smacked him upside his head, man. He didn't know what happened. Yeah, Jerron Boots Ennis is a problem, man. Going into a fight with a guy like Jerron Boots Ennis, you cannot let him do what Castillo let him do. You can't. You have to stand your ground and you can't succumb to his aura. Boots Ennis got a huge aura in there. He got a huge aura in there. He's already got a champion's aura. So going into a fight with a guy like that, man, you can't be deterred by any of that shit. You gotta go up in there, really, really putting everything on the line type shit. Jerron Boots Ennis is that damn good. You said, was that KO legal? I'm not sure, man. I mean, I'm not gonna harp on it. I know some people saying that it's kind of like the back of the head shot, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. Castillo didn't really want to be in there anyway. He was way too happy after that loss. He's way too happy after that loss. Hey, J-Rod says, and after he KO Clayton, he looked right at Spence. I'm really starting to dig Boots. I can't even front. Yeah, man. Boots cold, man. He looked right at Spence. Look right at him. Spence know that dude coming. But Spence said, you know what? Let me make this damn thing with Crawford. Let me go ahead and make this fight with Crawford, man. Fuck that. Man, boxing is looking really interesting, man. The thing that makes it most interesting is that we really don't know how all this is going to play out. You really don't know how all this is going to play out. Errol Spence got asked by Ellie something about them not saying he's the same guy. And Spence said, yeah, I ain't the same guy, but I'm still better than a lot of these fighters out here. I thought that was funny, man. Spence talking that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You got to talk that shit, man. Show that confidence of a champion. Like, yeah, we got other dogs out here, but I'm the dog too. And we go compete to see who's really the top dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I knew people was going to say that shot was the back of the head, though. I already knew because it kind of looked like it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You says Beaver beating Canelo saved boxing. Probably, man. Actually, Beaver's wife, his wife came out with something. I wonder if I could pull it up real quick. His wife came out saying some shit. I guess they began threats and shit, man. And she said something about he is the face of boxing, but we have the heart and the mind or something like that, she said. But yeah, because they begin like threats and, you know, a lot of disrespect from Canelo fans and shit from whooping on him. And then you hearing rumors that his purse is withdrawn, but I heard it was from sanctions and shit because of the Russian, you know, war thing. I'm trying to see if I can find it where his wife was talking shit. Well, either way, yeah, Canelo beating Bivol did it save boxing. I mean, made boxing that much more interesting. Now Canelo can cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now he can cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is Canelo going to do? Is he going to fight Bivol again? I don't know. Shit. Who? Should he fight Bivol again? I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. But if he wants to do it, he's going to have to make a lot of adjustments. He's going to have to make a shit ton of adjustments. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. Jamel Charlo also said, y'all got to respect him now. He said, y'all got to respect him. Wait, how do I turn this sound on again? Oh, here we go.
It feels fucking amazing. You know why, bro? Because I could count back on who had that IBF belt before you, and you moved up, and you was like everybody in our own lane. And I fucking love Texas, dog. We got Earl Spence at 47, me at 54, my brother at 60. We a fucking trio. We fucking the Bash Brothers, the motherfucking Bash Brothers. And he gonna get that title next, I'm telling you. And the money gonna keep going up, and we gonna feed our family. So how do I feel? I'm fucking amazing. Amazing. It feels fucking
Jamel Charlo was lit. He lit, man, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Big fish growing out his fro. You see him? He growing out the fro and shit. I recommend do not start growing dreadlocks and shit. Do not grow dreadlocks. Keep that shit low. You don't need nothing slowing you down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at Boots with his glasses on. Looking like a tough nerd, man.
Anybody right now can get it right now, but I'm the IBF #1, contender, and I think Mr. Big Fish in here is so it's time to go fishing.
Well, there's Errol right there.
Boo said it's time to go fishing. Jerron and Ennis said it's time to go fishing. You know what I'm saying? He said, when has Crawford? Man, cut the bullshit, Kieron Johnson. When has Crawford ever tested himself? Cut the fucking bullshit, bro. You know about this just say I hate Terrence Crawford, man. God damn, bro. Just say I hate that nigga from Omaha, Nebraska, man. God. When is he testing himself? I mean, he's trying to test himself now. I mean, fuck. He beat the 2 top guys that Spence fought. Kell Brook and Sean Porter, 2 of his toughest fights. Spence said Kell Brook is probably his toughest fight. Crawford fought both of these dudes, man. Cut the shit, man. Just say I hate Terrence Crawford. A lot of you niggas be on here taking this shit personal as hell with these fighters, bro. It's never personal for your boy Bushido. It's never personal. I like and respect all these guys, but I talk my shit. And I instigate and shit. But it's all respect. It's all respect, man. Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Jermell fucking Charlo, bro. He got it the hard way out here. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo got it the hard way. Had to run it back a couple of times. Prove that once he get in there with you again, he's going to be tough to beat. You know what I'm saying? He proved that once you get in there with him again, he's going to be hard to beat. Yeah, Jermell Charlo be a really tough fight for Terrence Crawford. Especially if he goes back to his Ronnie Shields style, which he used last night. Boxing, using lateral movement. Jermell Charlo fought very good last night. Everything's coming together for him. That's a really tough fight for Terrence Crawford. But that's what it's all about. That's what it's about. Just because half the world is pussy nowadays. A lot of these dudes out here is beta. That when you see an alpha trying to go after another alpha, you just can't believe it. You just absolutely just can't believe it that this guy wants to fight that guy. That guy is scary. You know what I'm saying? But there's the guys out there still today that with guts. They have guts. That want to challenge themselves. That want to test themselves. Not every guy out here today is pussy. We still got some real men out here and warriors. Dudes that want to challenge themselves, test themselves. If I fail, at least I tried. Yeah, we still got some guys out there that's like that. And Terrence Crawford's one of them. Absolutely, Jermell Charlo will be a tougher fight than Spence probably will be. He's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Jermell Charlo, he looked really good last night. I probably put him over Spence on a pound. I don't know. It's kind of debatable. Because Spence never lost. But the way Jamel fought last night, using the movement, and it seemed like he's kind of combined Derek James's approach with the Ronnie Shields approach, and it worked out perfectly for him. After the 6th round, Brian Castano had nothing for Jermell Charlo, really. Jermell Charlo was total control of the fight. Brian Castano couldn't really get nothing off. Couldn't really set nothing. It's just nothing. Jermell Charlo really, he leveled up in the fight. He impressed me last night. He really did. He showed better ring IQ and everything. So salute to Jamel, man. This will be a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. I can't just say Bud to go beat him. I just can't say it. Y'all know I'm biased with Bud, but it's hard for me to say he's just gonna go up in there and just whoop on Jamel and just stop him and beat him up. I mean, that's a challenge. It's a real challenge for him. Bigger guy, everything. Actually, Jamel probably had most of the advantage in that fight. Now, the difference between Castano and Crawford's he's a longer guy. Castano's a short, stubby guy with a 68-inch reach. Crawford has about the same length as Jamel as far as arm length. But the punch resistance, Jamel has shown that he has an iron chin. Well, he's a big-ass horse head. He got a big-ass horse head. So he gonna be able to take anything that I don't know how I can't really see him getting stopped, honestly. Tough, got a lot of heart and shit. So yeah, Jermell Charlo's a real challenge. That's probably Crawford's toughest fight. That's probably be Crawford's toughest fight, Jermell Charlo. Hit that like button for your boy. You said Bud will outbox Jamel. I mean, he'll have to box him. I mean, he'll have to box him. Because what really was impressing me with Jamel last night was that his catching and shooting. Crawford got to be really careful fighting this dude. He can't be up in there and trying to be tough. He can't. He just can't. Jermell Charlo, he's a little rugged still. He's not like the sharpest, cleanest boxer, but he's rugged. He's a little rugged, but he got a lot of power and shit. He got good intangibles. Dangerous fight for Crawford, but I'm all in for it. I'm willing to indulge into watching the challenge. Bushido don't run from no fights. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to fight, it's time to fight. If Crawford beats Spence, becomes undisputed, if Jermell's still down there, he ain't fought Fundora yet or whatever, you know, we don't know how this is going to play out. Then, yeah, I'm all in. May the best man win. Salute to King Alexander for the super chat. He says, I live in Australia and they're talking like Tim Tszyu is the best fighter at 154. I think he's trash. No skills, no defense, just hype. Damn, I appreciate the super chat, man. All the way from Australia, man. Wow. Yeah. From Australia. He says they talking to him like he's the best fighter. Yeah, man. I mean, nah, man. Tim Tszyu, bro. When I seen him fight Terrell Goucher, I wasn't impressed. I just wasn't impressed at all. Terrell Goucher, honestly, he's a fighter that I don't want to see fight again. I don't want to see that dude fight no more. He just gets up in there. He's the modern day Joshua Clyde. He just puts his hands up and don't do nothing. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He just stopped fighting. Dropped the dude, looked good, came out. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I mean, Tim Tszyu, I'm not impressed with him, bro. I think Jamel smokes him. I want to see him fight Tony Harrison or something like that. Tony Harrison will smoke him too if he can stay disciplined. Tony Harrison looked really good his last fight as well. Boxing just been on fire. He said Jamel has, and appreciate the super chat, man, all the way from Australia, man. He says Jamel has improved a lot. Jamel is better than Spence now. If he it used to be the other way around. Yes, it did, Dre, man. It really did. I honestly can't argue that. I feel like Jamel better than Spence, me personally. Especially the Jermell that fought last night. Shit. Because Spence don't do all that moving around. Jermell showed that he can move around the ring. He showed that he just don't get tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whenever Castano did throw, he made sure he threw something right back. Castano couldn't get off like he did. In the first fight, Jermell seemed like a little bit more gun shy. Castano will get off on him. Jermell will be hesitant to fire back and shit. But this fight, as soon as he felt that dude's punch, he came right back. And more times than none, he threw multiple combinations at him to get Castano off of him. So yeah, Jermell Charlo really improved, man. And I think a lot of the criticism and all the stuff, him having a chip on his shoulder enabled him to get better. Because he wanted to prove people like me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even though I always respect Jermell Charlo and shit, I just be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? With this bud shit. I just be talking shit, but he gets a lot of criticism. He's not on the pound for pound list. Right? He should be. There's a lot of guys that don't deserve to be on there right now. That could easily be replaced by Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo is that guy, man. You gotta respect this dude. You got to. You know what I'm saying? He cleaned up the division. He literally cleaned up the division, but now he got guys like Fundora. If he beats Fundora, Jermell Charlo, man, he's cemented his legacy, man. Really. You know what I'm saying? He already did with his Undisputed grab. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody in boxing can get that. And he's getting it, man. These Undisputed boxing is looking good, man. We're getting a lot more Undisputed champions and shit. These guys are really unifying and doing right by the sport, man. It's making the sport overall that much better. And it's honestly kicking MMA's ass right now. And y'all know your boy Bushido's really honest. I felt like a year or two ago, UFC was whooping boxing's ass. But right now, boxing is smoking the UFC. Boxing has been lit this year. And we ain't even got the biggest fights that we've been wanting to see yet. Now, David Benavidez fighting David Lemieux, that's kind of like, shit, man, we was on fire. Then y'all go give us that shit. I guess that we look at that as a filler fight until we get Tank versus Rolly. That should be very interesting as well. So, yeah, you said Spence is more calculated and poised. Yeah, he is. Spence is a little bit more methodical. Well, yeah, he is. Like I said, I think Jermell Charlo's intangibles make up for whatever skill problems he may have lack. He has an excellent left hook too. That left hook he throws is really hard to get away from. So Crawford had to be worried about that. It's a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. It really is. That'd be Bud's toughest fight for sure. Yeah, that's right, Dre. He says, yeah, Jamel has gotten my respect as a fighter. I'm not a fan of his personality, but his career is undeniable at this point. I think Jamel, his personality, it grew on me. You know, he's just that emotional dude. He showed he has a lot of different emotions. You can see it in his face. He says, I don't like some of the shit he be saying, and I don't like how he needs to stop kind of low-key throwing his brother under the bus. I don't like that. But other than that, man, as a fighter, man, you have to respect this dude. We got less than 30 likes. Oh, no. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button, man. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Hit the like button, man. Come on, 30 likes. Come on, bro. We got almost 100 people and we got 30 likes. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't be doing me like that, bro. Come on, man. I'm about to open up the panel, but y'all can't be doing me like that, bro. Y'all got to hit the like button, man. That's one of the most important things, the like button. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to put up the Kevin Samuels rock music. And you know what I'm saying? Salute to the OG Kevin Samuels, man. That's my guy right there. I'm going to actually get some of his sound bites, too. That's bullshit. So when y'all on that bullshit, I'm going to hit the Kevin Samuels button. You say you got Spence beating Ennis? It's tough, dude. You know what I'm saying? Jerron Ennis versus Spence and Crawford, right? Let me talk about that real quick before I open up the panel. Man, look at his arm length. Look how long his arms is. His arm's down to his knees, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say that he's just gonna go up in there and whoop Spence and Crawford. I just don't want to say that because those guys are proven. And they still in their prime. But Jerron Boots Ennis, man. Fucking man. That kid, man. He was born for this. He was born for this. Like when Castillo was pushing him back, trying to show his strength and use his forearm in his face, Boots was still just looking at him, just with the same, like, just this kid is a savage, bro. He's a savage. It's gonna be hard to break his mentality. To beat a guy like Boots, you got to break his will. You got to break his will. I don't know if that's gonna be easy to do. That's not gonna be easy to do for Crawford or Spence. But I think one of those guys gonna have to see him. They gonna have to see it. They gonna have to see Boots, one way or another. Jerron Boots Ennis ain't gonna be at 147 too long, but they gonna have to see this dude. And I think if they go hop on him now, they need to do it now because if they still around, lingering around at 154 or 147, Boots Ennis gonna get better and better. He's what, 24? He's not even 27, 28, 30 yet. He ain't even got his. Come on, man. Hop on him now if you want a chance. That's all I got to say for Spencer Bud. Hop on him now. The best time to hop on him is now while he's still young and don't have too much experience. But it's a tough fight, man. Just looking at it visually, doing an eye test and matching these guys up, Jerron Boots Ennis looks like a problem. And the guys that he's been fighting, he's been really just running right through them. Just running through them. No real resistance, just running through guys. But I still can't just come out here and say that he's going to just wash Spence or Crawford. I just can't do that. I just can't do that. But he's next in line for Spence's IBF. Spence said that him and Crawford should be no problems. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've been wanting to hear from Errol Spence for years. That attitude, the attitude that we saw last night. That's what I want to see. Not this, oh, well, he got to take a back seat and 70-30 and shit. And he had his Bozo fans hype from that lame shit. But the Spence that we see today, this is the Spence that I like. You know what I'm saying? We just got to see if the handlers make the fight. He said he wants to fight. He said he knows Crawford wants to fight. So they just got to do the business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Boots Ennis is here, man. Jerron Boots Ennis is here. He's a problem. He's a problem for anybody. I don't think he's going to really have any trouble unless Spencer Crawford can get him out of there. That's just hard to really. That's hard for me to even say, honestly. That's hard for me to say that they'll go up in there and just watch him. He already seems like a champion. He already has the qualities of a champion without even getting the belt. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough, man. That's a tough call, man. Jerron Boots Ennis is here. One of those guys gonna have to deal with him. They may have to tag team him. This little nigga Broly and shit. And we gonna have Goku and Vegeta going against Broly and shit. This is Jerron Boots Ennis Broly and shit, bro. They may have to tag team this dude. He's looking that good in there, man. He's looking that fierce in there. He's looking that serious in there. Everybody know what they see when they see Jerron Ennis. This shit ain't no joke. He's for real. He's definitely for real. So yeah. Hit that like button for your boy. Candy Slim says, Arrow is a great test for the kid. You got to press boost, make him fight at a faster pace than he used to, and put him on the back foot. Clayton was just a sitting duck waiting to catch a high. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You gotta to beat Boost, you gotta kind of be willing to fight like Gary Antoine Russell, which is kind of like a Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? He kind of fights like Sean Porter, but more power. You got to be really in Boost's face. You got to push him on the back foot. Shit, man, that's easier said than done, dude. He just shows such a wide variety of skills and ability. He'll step back, boom, boom. He'll be behind you. You know what I'm saying? He's that good, man. He's a dangerous young fighter, dude. They better hop on this kid now. They better hop on him now before he gets older and angrier. You know what I'm saying? You better hop on him now. Because he's definitely outgrow these guys for sure. He said Sober Spence is focused. Yeah, I like Sober Spence, man. He's a lot better. Hold up. I seen something from AB. AB betted on the fight last night, right? I think he betted like 10 grand on Charlo. But AB is a fool, man. Hold up. Let me show you what AB was talking about. His Instagram look like it's back up too now. He might have been got off punishment for all the shit he be doing. Look at him. He got his young look again too. Cut the beard off and cut the haircut and shit. AB looking fresh and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he betted on Charlo. But look what he does afterwards. He sends another one of his Al Heyman tweets. He says, man, when times get hard, you know you just got to go with what you know. Fuck it for now. Don't call me AB Lucas. And then he got this Al Heyman match that says, fuck this shit, man. Front me the money to buy 1,000 pounds of Zeke. I will be back to see you in a month with all your money back in cash. It's going to be one thing. I'm going to pay you to plug up. Man, AB is a fool, bro. AB is an absolute fool, bro. AB is a fucking fool, bro. Look at Andre Berto in the comment section and shit. These dudes cracking up and shit. AB is a fool, bro. He's the only dude that play around with Al Heyman like that. You know what I'm saying? He's playing with the boss, Al Heyman. Oh, you said that's old, Insider? You said that was an old video, AB? Okay. Probably was. He did look younger, but he said he was getting his haircut shit. Oh, yeah. He probably was. Well, whatever. Look what I'm doing. Pornhub be lying. Ain't nobody 5 ways me dying of man. AB stupid. Oh, my God. This guy, man. You got to love AB, man. He's been the same guy for years, bro. That's just who he is. He's a troll, man. He's a troll. But that's what AB was doing. He betted on Charlo in the fight, so he won pretty big. Jamel back with Ocho Cinco with all the belts. You know what I'm saying? Lions only. This is before he got the other one, right? Yeah. That sneaky left hand caught Brian Castano. And Brian Castano was taking the shots pretty good in the fight. But that shot he didn't see is the one that got him. Literally. Like, he was taking those shots well. He was smiling at times. You know what I'm saying? Just walking him down like it was nothing bothering him. Then he got hit with that shot he didn't see. That's why I said Jermell Charlo has a dangerous left hook that can really put you out or stop you from any range. So yeah, that sneaky up close left hook was the end of the show. Okay, he said that's an old video of AB. Okay. Yeah, AB out of control, man. AB is absolutely out of control, man. He's the only dude that would play with Al Heyman like that. He's Al Heyman's knucklehead son and shit. He's the Michelangelo and shit. That's what AB is. He's Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles. But let me go ahead and send a link out, get you guys' thoughts on just the new one. Then what's going on now? Jerron Boots Ennis, man. Fuck. Custio Clayton put up no resistance, man. Jerron Boots Ennis could have ran the laps after the fight in the track. Or go spar some more after the fight. Like, he should have been amped up still. Put the link out. He says that body work that he put in slowed him down the back end of the fight. Yeah, it did. What's going on, D Young?
What's good with you, Bushido? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited about boxing, the things that's developing, the fights that's happening. It's looking good.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, you know, congrats to Charlo, man. I'm glad he got that victory, man. I was actually happy for him. Even though I know he be saying some crazy shit, man. You know, I just think last night was just a true testament on how this brother, you know, I just think that like he finally feels like he got his brother's shadow. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that's why he was so humble last night. Like it's like a big chip just got relieved off his shoulder. And, you know, this could either be one or two things for him. You know, it either could motivate him to even do more great shit, or he could become complacent. But I think it's motivation.
Mm-hmm. I think Jermell Charlo is a self-motivated guy. I think a lot of the criticism and hate that he was been getting, you know, and a lot of it was warranted, but I think that's what fuels him as a fighter is the hate that he be getting and shit, and him having that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, that's why he's constantly getting better. I mean, he showed improvements last night.
Oh yeah, he did. Fighting off that back foot, you know what I mean? Mixing, like you say, Ronnie Shields style with the Derrick James style. You know, Charlo is real athletic, man. You know, and that's what I wanted to see from him.
Yep.
That's what I wanted.
Yep, he's real athletic. He's strong. He's disciplined. He's always in shape. He got a good gas tank. He has a lot of good intangibles. He got power. He got a chin. He's tough.
Yeah.
He got experience. I mean, shit, Jermell Charlo, man, he's here, man. I think he finally came to his own as a fighter too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're right about that, man. Now, you know, I think right now, man, since he won the belt, I think shit, you know, he should wait for well, I'm sure he's probably not gonna fight Spence, but if Crawford and Spence, you know, lock up and Crawford just so happened to beat Spence, man, I think he should go ahead and cash it out with Bud. That's gonna be a good fight, man. Like honestly.
Who, Bud and Charlo?
Oh yeah. I always said it was gonna be a good fight because Charlo is a counterpuncher, and you know Bud have problems with counterpunches as well. So, and not just that, you know, he could box. He athletic, and it's two athletic guys. So, I definitely would like to see that shit.
2 pounds over, been up 2 pounds.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a good one. But nonetheless, though, we got to get one fight made though.
Oh yeah, the big one, Spence and Crawford, man. That's the fight that everybody's waiting on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, Errol said it's gonna get done. It shouldn't be no problems. So, I mean, you know, from his side, he wants it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bushido, I got a question for you.
What up?
They got somebody say, yeah.
Is Devin Haney and Boots Ennis, are they considered A-level fighters? Because I was having a discussion with a guy yesterday, because, you know, I talk about boxing on Facebook, and we was having a back and forth, and he was saying that Boots Ennis is an A-level fighter, and Devin Haney is an A-level fighter, and And my response to that was that I like those guys as fighters. I think that they are phenomenal talents, but they haven't really been tested yet. So how can we call them A-level fighters and they haven't been in there with anybody that's going to pose a threat to those guys like Bruce Ennis? He just came off a spectacular win against Custio Clayton, but we haven't yet to see him in there against, a quality opponent. And I'm not saying that to knock him or say that that's his fault, because it is a lot of fighters there. They're kind of like overlooking him, but I just wanted your perspective on that in terms of what is your perspective on an A-level fighter and who you consider an A-level fighter?
Well, A-level fighter has to be proven.
Okay.
They have to be proven. I will say this. While I do feel that they A-level fighters, I say they have A-level potential at this point. Everything else got to be proven. Crawford and Spence are A-level guys. Why? Because they proved it.
Right.
They've been proving it, and they've been doing it for a while now. To get that A-level status, in my opinion, you got to do it for a while now. Devin Haney, he's on the cusp of becoming an A-level if he beats Kambosos. So Jerron Bruce Ennis, he has to get that championship fight. Jerron Bruce Ennis has to become a main event fighter. We haven't seen him. Has he had a main event yet? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
what was it? Sergey Lipin yet?
Oh wait, you know what?
During
That
the
might have
COVID?
been the first main event, right? Was it?
Yeah, during COVID.
Oh, okay. I can't remember. Yeah, I think that was his main event fight, but he needs to fight a champion first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can really know. But right, he has A-level potential. I tell you that.
And that's what I was telling him. Like, it's just interesting on how a lot of these guys today they put a lot of pressure on these fighters, and then when they get in there and they really get tested, and then they may not do good, then are they A-level fighters now? That's the same thing that you were saying was what I was explaining to them. Like, look, they have to beat quality opponents in order for us to say that they're A-level competition. Now, are they the goods? Yeah. Can they do a lot of things in the ring and stuff like that? But we gotta be honest. Bruce Ennis is crushing a lot of guys, which he's supposed to be doing. He's crushing guys that is really, like, to me, not on his level. You know what I'm saying? But what is he gonna do when he goes in there against an Errol Spence?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Mods, block this. Are you a grown man guy? He's spamming the chat, bro. Whatever this is, block him out immediately. Let's see what Mods we got here.
Yeah, I think Devin bought some A-level guys. I thought JoJo Diaz was an A-level caliber guy.
Yeah.
I think Devin's more proven than Boots, I would say, if you're going by competition.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's debatable, bro. Really. I mean, it's debatable.
You know,
And then he's gonna fight Kambosos, so that's another A-level guy Devin about to fight. So we'll know more about Devin in a couple of weeks.
Hey, one more question for y'all. One more question. And then I'm gonna let y'all.
I gotta see more from Kambosos to call him an A-level guy. He won one fight, bro. I'm not.
He beat the guy that beat the guy, man. You got to give him 100% credit for that.
One more question for y'all. One more question. I'm gonna let y'all rock out. Where do you rank Charlo from scale to 1 to 5 since he won the Undisputed title?
I got him 5th.
Okay.
What, on the pound for pound list?
Pound for pound, yeah.
Oh no, he jumped in the way, bro. He definitely number 2 now. He jumped in the way.
Number 2.
Yeah, he jumped in the way.
He jumped in.
Yeah, he jumped in the way. I shoot in the way down to 3, bro.
Anyway,
number 2.
Anyway over Usyk?
What the hell?
Shit, on the pound for pound list, they got him over Usyk.
I'm not talking about that list. I'm talking about your list.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
over Usyk?
I had him at number. I got him probably like at number 4, or number 5.
4 or 5 works.
I have him over Spence though.
Wow.
Yeah,
as of right now, I can respect that. I can respect that.
I mean,
right
it's debatable. Him being over Spence is really debatable.
Well, you know what? He's lineal. He's undisputed, so I can give him the edge right now. I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was nice talking to you, brothers, man. Peace out.
All right,
keep
man.
going, Yeshua.
Yeah, hey, right now, do I think he's better than Arrow? No, but right now, based on his accomplishments and his performance last night, I can put him over Arrow, arguably. I could
Yeah,
do it.
All right, take that, man. I take that, man. Peace out.
Damone, I think it's no question. I think it's no question he over Spence. Even now Spence get undisputed, he jumps him and gets number one because it's what you done for me lately.
That fight with him and Bud
Right.
is going to determine who's undisputed pound for pound number one, and there ain't gonna be no debate after that.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's going to determine everything. Whoever wins, Spence versus Crawford is going to be the number one pound for pound.
And you know what?
Boxing.
Y'all got to give Bud some credit. He talking about he want to go fight that monster that knocked out Castaño last night. Y'all got to give Bud some credit, man. If he go up there and beat Mel, he's a top 10 fighter all time. If he go beat Mel and get undisputed at 154.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
If
he beats Jamel Charlo, he'll be a
And
two-time
Errol.
undisputed champion. He can really retire after that fight. Honestly, fight Jamel, retire. He'll be an all-time great. You'll have to put Crawford as an all-time great.
I'm talking top 10.
Yeah.
You'll have to,
hands
bro.
down.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Hands
Because
down.
I mean, Spence, then Charlo, you beat both of them. Tough fights, like top guys in their prime. Like, yeah, you got to give it to him, bro.
And on top of that, moving up.
What's going on, LG?
What's going on, man? And y'all keep talking about him moving up, fighting Jamel, and he not even won't get past Spence. So what are we talking about here? what are we talking about here?
Hey, man, when they get in the ring, we'll find out.
He's not even going to get past Spence. So why talk about somebody up? Not even.
What makes you say that? I'm curious. Why doesn't he get past Spence?
Because he's going to get beat down. Earl Spence is going to make it an inside fight. Bud's going to make it an inside fight himself because that's how he fights. And that's going to be that. So
bro.
that's what
who
going to be
is
that.
this, Lennar?
It sounds like Lennar.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Lennar. Hey,
you sick or something?
What I want to see. Yeah. You sick, bro?
No, I just woke up.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, yeah.
Oh, that's why you saying that, man.
It's the quiet storm, Lennar, man. You got to wake up, sir.
Nah, I'm cognizant. I'm alert.
But yeah, so you say Bud ain't getting past Spence, huh?
No, he's not getting past Spence. So why are you talking about somebody not even in his division?
You know what, Lennar? Hey, Lennar, you know what, Lennar? At this point, I'm going to wait for the fight to happen because we don't know who's going to win. We only believe who we believe can win. It's a 50-50 fight, so y'all say. I believe Bud going to stop Spence. But it is what it is. I can't guarantee that. So, but that fight will determine a lot.
Listen, I want to give a shout out to Jermell Charlo for becoming the first undisputed 154 male champion. That's an accomplishment. We all know how hard it is to become undisputed in this era. And I also want to give a shout out to Derrick James because Derrick James, at this point, in my opinion, Derrick James is an all-time great trainer. And I think that it's time to start giving him his flowers because, I can't remember has there ever been anybody in boxing that's holding this many belts? Any trainer? I can't really think of one right now.
Probably Stewart.
At the same time, though.
It don't matter what time it is. You just said everybody can accumulate all these belts. Come on, man.
I'm saying at the same name I'm talking about that have fighters holding these many belts at the same time. I don't think
you train, man, because Lennox Lewis was undisputed, man. I mean, so you gotta just look back, man. Tommy Hearns, he had Tommy Hearns. He had a lot of
No. I'm not saying that he's one of the most belts out of any trainer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying who's held it at one time. Having fighters holding that many belts at one particular time. I can't think of anybody else who's holding this many belts at one time.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Derrick should get trained.
Derrick James on his thing, and he's getting better as a coach.
He's getting better every time. See, a lot of trainers will say, "Try harder, don't give up, apply pressure, keep moving forward." They give these points that are not valid points. When you see Derrick James in there, he gives his fighters exact points. Okay, this is what you do. I want you to throw short shots. What did Jamel do? Do short shots. Got him the short left hook. Bam. That's all she wrote. He said, keep throwing the jab. Kept throwing the jab. Was keeping Castaño off him. He said, fight off the rope. He did that. Is having success.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
It's like when Derrick James It's like when his IQ was incredible. You know,
But who said he wasn't a great coach? I always knew he was. I didn't.
No. I'm not saying you guys say he's not a great coach. All I'm saying is like it's really time to start analyzing. And and it's so funny. I'm gonna say this: who needs great boxing IQ when you have Derek James in your corner?
Because you know what? I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna refute that point a little bit. When you have you can have the highest IQ great coach, you got to be smart enough to listen.
Of course.
Yeah, true.
Mel didn't
Jamel
listen in the first fight. That's why he
didn't.
got the results he got. He didn't listen.
Yeah, he listened.
Derek James didn't tell him nothing different. He gave him the same instructions from the first fight.
He did. Well, no. What? Well, he also
Jamel
said in this fight, like throw to the body more, which he was having some success doing, is slowing Castagna down and just throwing short shots on the inside. And you do
He
that.
told him to do that in the first fight. Stay off the ropes. Use your jab. Fight. He's like punch behind your jab. He just didn't do it.
He didn't do it, but he didn't tell him not to throw short shots. That's not what he told him in the first fight. Because every fight is different sometimes. So he said throw short shots on the inside. You know, he do it. He did and got success.
I didn't like the fight last night. Didn't change my mind about Derek James.
It always changed my mind, man.
I already knew he was that dude. I always give him 100% credit. He's probably the top. He's one of the top three trainers in boxing.
No, he's a top trainer in boxing.
Well, that's your opinion.
If he's not number one,
you see what I'm saying? I said he's top 3, and Leonard getting tell me he the best. That's your.
He's the best. He's there. There's no tie. It's undebatable.
I'm okay with that. Well, if Errol get knocked out, is he the best then? Because he lost the better BF with Brown. Was he the great coach when Brown got knocked out?
Okay, so let's talk about that. Derek James had an incredible task in front of him. Hold on. With all the better BF, at that time could have been arguably a top 10 pound for pound fighter. I mean, let's not act like he had an easy task there.
Was he the same great trainer that got his fighter knocked out against better BF?
Yes, he was.
Hey, Lenore, it's okay. Hey, because Freddie wrote.
Huh?
Yeah, you breaking up, bro. You breaking up.
All I'm saying is this, and I'm saying this is another reason why I picked Spence to beat Bud. He has Derek James, and of course, sometimes in these fights, it comes down to who's going to make, like you said, make the better adjustments, who has the better coaching, and I'm so confident in Derek James that I just know he has a better corner.
I think Derek James is a Hall of Fame trainer. That's how highly I think of him.
Yeah, but he's just not. He's Hall of Fame trainer, but he ain't all that. I'm just blowing smoke, huh?
I mean, he could be the best trainer in the galaxy, but Crawford beating Spence, that's still a tough fight for Errol Spence.
Of course, but I'm saying this fight's gonna be competitive, right? And it could come. The small things can make or break this fight. For example, who has a better corner? Correct or incorrect?
Correct. Could it come down to what fighter has a higher IQ overall?
It could come out everything. It could be IQ, corner. I'm saying, and these close type of fights, you need to take every advantage you can get.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this, Leonard. What about that ass whooping you taking during the round where you can't? The coach ain't in your ear with a break. What about when you on that live fire? That fighter got to do that.
Of course. I mean, but that's at the end of the day when they go back to the corner, you want that advice. You know what I'm saying? You want that advice. Okay, what do I do, coach? Okay, well, how am I gonna make this adjustment? Because he's looking from the outside looking in. You hope you're training.
I agree. Derek James makes a hell of a difference, but he ain't in there fighting either.
But I'm saying that's just. I'm just saying that is a bonus for him. That's one of the reasons why I still pick Spence because that's one of his. That's one of his things.
Do you think Bomac Buck chemistry and connection? You don't think that's a special bond between them?
No, they got a special. No, they got a special bond. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying Bomac is no Derek James.
Oh, real quick, guys. Evan Holyfield got knocked out last night.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I foreseen that.
But I guess it might have got taken down by Triller or some shit because I saw it on here. I was gonna show you guys, but they might have got taken down.
You know what's crazy, Bushido? I foreseen that in his last fight. In his last fight, he was looking suspect early on before he knocked out dude with that left hook. I was like, why he look like he gonna get knocked out? But he ended up knocking dude out with a left hook. So I kind of did foresee it. He got a lot of deficiencies with his game. It doesn't look like he had a lot of amateur experience.
Let me ask y'all this: from the eye test, do y'all believe Boots is a better fighter than Mel? If they fought, would you pick Mel to beat Boots today?
You know what's so crazy, man? And I've been on record of stating this.
I would
I'm not worried about Earl with Crawford. I'm more worried about Earl with Boots. I've always been more worried about that. That's a fight I've always been more worried about for Earl. I don't know if it,
Hey, Leonard, do you think he's a better fighter than Boots today? Even though they ain't fight, even though he undisputed, if there was a fight, would you pick Mel to beat Boots right now?
Well, see, because that's the thing. I've never seen Boots get in the trenches, though. Can he take a good shot from a good puncher?
That ain't his fault. He that gifted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could be just that gifted.
Yeah.
He could be just that dude.
You got to answer the question, Leonard. Don't run now.
Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna pick Jamel just because of the experience. Usually I'm right when I pick the experience, but I'm telling you, Boots got the potential to surpass everybody.
Okay, Mel only has 6 more professional fights than Boots. So how much?
But let's be fair, his opposition's been much better.
I agree. But
So
like I said, you don't get paid for overtime.
Salute to my boy Dre the Man for the super chat. He says Crawford has a greater boxer IQ than Spence, and 3 minds are better than 1. Derek James. What do you guys say about that, LT?
Listen, just with Derek James or Earl Spence IQ, it surpasses all of Buzz Corner right there.
You don't give Bomac no credit, bro.
No, but listen, Bomac's a good trainer. Bomac's a great trainer. He's just not Derek James.
You think the chemistry with Arrow and Derek James is more so than Bomac and Bud?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because
Earl will actually listen to his corner. Bud would just throw caution to the wind and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do."
Bud do that sometimes.
So Bud just wing it.
Yeah,
Bud would take corner at all.
Bud would give up 2 or 3 rounds. Say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fight you because I'm mad and I'm not gonna listen to my corner." And you can't do that.
I could agree with that a little bit.
You can't do that. With Earl's like a soldier. You want somebody to listen to you?
Y'all act like Bud been getting knocked out or been losing or
something. No, I'm saying Bud makes his fights harder than it has to be because of his mentality.
They make him harder. He been stopping everybody since the last 5 years.
He has a Mamba mentality, bro. He's super competitive, bro. Crawford is crazy competitive, man.
And what do you do when you fight someone? And this is why. And so when you have somebody that competitive and that just bite down, I'm gonna fight back type of mentality, what's gonna happen when you fight somebody who has better inside skills than you? It's gonna become a dog fight.
Let me ask you this: would you rather have Bud mindset or Custio Clayton? Because Custio Clayton didn't come to do anything; he quit.
Hey man, Custio tried. Man. Well, I'm telling you, bro. It looking like we're looking at our Roy Jones Jr. We're not. Nobody's gonna beat.
I don't think he's as gifted as Roy. Athletically, he's not as gifted. No.
Listen, Roy was a freak. I'm on record as stating this. No. We are looking at our current, possibly a great chance, depending if he gets a big fight and there's like a Keith Thurman or Ugos like that, it's gonna be official. We looking at our next Roy Jones Jr., who is going to be unbeatable in his prime.
Let me tell you this: Roy Jones went from middleweight to heavyweight. Roy Jones is a 1 of 1, bro.
I'm not saying that he.
It's like a combination of Roy, Pernell, and I don't know, man. He's a mixture of a lot of dudes.
He is.
I don't think you'll ever see another guy go from middleweight to heavyweight and be
okay, hold on. I'm not saying that Jerron gonna go up to heavyweight and be successful. I'm just saying, within these, divisions right here, he's like a Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be. I'm telling you, man. That's the guy I'm more worried about for Spence. That's the guy.
He's gifted, but I got to see more, man. But
that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying.
Is the top 5 talent. Top 3 talent in boxing. Talent.
You're right. Top 3 talent, unquestioned. And then I guess my only thing with Boots is 2 things. Can he take a good shot? Because if he take a good shot, that's niggas gonna be in trouble. And can he fight? Does he have dog personality when he's in the ring? You know what? I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Does he fold like Victor Ortiz?
And that is if his game plan ain't working and it's not working, and the guy just on that night and he's a little off, can you dig deep and win when you ain't at your best?
Exactly.
Things that
let me ask y'all this.
Exactly.
Let me ask y'all this. This completely off topic, but since this fight coming up, it's on June 4th. Devin Haney fighting Kambosos. I made a video. I made a trailer video for it. And I see a lot of people in the comment section talking about Kambosos going to beat Devin Haney. You think that could have been Australian fans? And what y'all think about Kambosos' chances?
He can fight, man. It's a 50-50 fight, man.
Oh.
You know what? Why is 50-50? The reason why it's 50-50 because it's in Australia. That's why it's 50-50.
He got every advantage you can ask for as a champ.
Mm-hmm. Except for size. But other than that,
Yeah, Kambosos,
he might have faster hands than Debbie. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's close.
Yeah, he real fast, bro.
Man, I'm scared. Man, I think if it's a fair one, I think Devin's going to win the fight. But he might not win the fight on paper.
Dev got to go in there and be like, he got to really go in there and dominate where you can say he won 8, at least a convincing 8 rounds. He has to, you can't be close because he ain't going to get the nod on those.
Exactly.
Rounds.
Nah, Devin got to knock him out. Devin got to knock him out. But
that ain't who Devin is.
But at the end of the day, like how I see it, I do see Kambosos could get knocked out because the thing about Kambosos is what make him the most dangerous is he take risk. At the Kambosos he'll jump in that water real quick. He take risks. I think that's probably might be the trickiest thing about Kambosos. He kind of like, he don't fight in a Philly shell, but he keep the lead hand down.
Yep.
Kambosos, he kind of unorthodox in a different type of way. But what I seen him, bro, he can't beat Devin. It's not really too many things that I think
nobody thought he could beat Tio.
That's true.
Man, Tio ain't got no type of spank.
Nobody picked him to beat Tio.
Let me say this about Tio. Tio, very, very talented, athletic, and all that, but he doesn't fight a disciplined way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not a discipline. He doesn't have a disciplined
athletic
game plan.
I agree. Did you pick Kambosos to beat him though?
No, I didn't. Absolutely not.
Well, that shuts that down.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, that ain't why. Nah. At the end of the day, the way Devin fight, the skills Devin possess, and what he do, Kambosos the best thing he is the taking risk part. But anything else he is not there, bro.
A lot of people have Fundura losing a Lubin.
Bro, I'm in agreement with you, man. I'm really high on Devin Haney, man. But I'm just saying, man, he's in Australia, man.
I just said he got to knock him out. I don't know about the scorecards, and because I think
that's what I'm saying. What happens if
Devin could clearly wash him? Devin could clearly wash him 9-3, and the cards might not look like that. That's why I say Devin got to knock him out. Kambosos can get knocked out because he take those risks, bro. If he jump in there and get clipped by something crazy, that nigga built like a 12-year-old, bro.
I got a question.
Hold up, real quick, guys. Hold up. Let me read the super chat. Salute to my boy Dre for the super chat. He says, I'm sorry. Salute to Daryl Hickenbottom for the super chat. He says, Leonard gonna cry after Bud stops Spence. They've been matchmaking Spence for years with stationary, flat-footed fighters. Wow.
So Sean Porter was flat-footed.
Sean Porter outdid him in footwork. He just not better than
Errol was a better.
No, but I'm saying so he wasn't. So we agree that Sean Porter wasn't flat-footed.
Nobody picked Sean Porter to win that fight.
He didn't win the fight, and they were right not to pick him.
Hey,
they thought he was gonna get knocked out.
That shit was a split decision though, and at the end of the day, if y'all remember before they came into that fight, Earl was talking about knocking him out, down talking Sean Porter. You always in close fights, you always in split decisions, and you right in the same boat with him.
And I'm gonna be honest.
And people like to make this myth that I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but people like to make up this myth that Errol beat Sean Porter at his own game, bro. They're both inside fighters, so you know what I'm saying. Errol was just a better inside fighter than him. Don't say it's not like Errol's out here boxing on the back foot. He beat him at a game that he's good at as well. So why be giving credit to something, giving him credit for something that he already does? I never got that.
My thing is he just didn't adjust. I just think
the fact that Earl had to like completely fight his fight at time, just slugging with him. No, it was just a slugfest. That's what I think it is because he's not. Earl's not he's a boxer puncher. He's not no slugger.
He's not no boxer.
Well, my thing is, I think Sean Porter just outperformed expectations more so than he won the fight. Nobody expected much from Sean, so when he came and was competitive, it swayed a lot of people's weight on the fight.
No, I'm saying Sean Porter put up a good fight, but let's not, he did better than expected. But let's not act like he faced the best version of Spence either.
That's
That was
that's
the
not
best
Sean's
Spence,
fault.
bro. That
That's
was the
Errol's
best
fault.
Spence, bro. What are you
That's
talking
Errol's
about?
fault.
That was
That's
the
Earl's fault. No, that's Earl's fault. Completely his fault. But I'm just saying.
So what is your best version of Spence? Because if that was the best version of Spence, what is the best version of Spence then?
I would say Ugas.
Lamont Peterson.
I would say Ugas.
Lamont Peterson.
Lamont
No, I know,
Peterson,
I know
bro.
you laughing at that, but I'm serious when I'm saying even
against
the one that
blown
fought
up
against.
140 pounder. That's his best win.
I'm
No.
disappointed in you,
I'm saying.
Lenar.
Hold
You should have said
on.
Ugas.
See, but there you go. There you go. Get with that mess. I'm
You should
not
have said
saying that's
Ugas.
his.
I thought Ugas
I'm not
was his
saying
best
that's his.
win.
I'm not saying that's his best opponent. All I'm saying is that's the best I've ever seen Spence look when he had everything going for him when he was freshly tuned up and everything. I said this Ugas fight I gave him like an A-. This is not even him at his best. I expect him to be better when he fights Bud next because he has had his tune up.
You think Bud will just sit there like Ugas?
Lenar, you gotta brush your teeth before you wake up, start talking like that, bro. That's crazy.
No, I'm just okay, but ask yourself this question, brother. 17-month layoff, is any fighter gonna be at his best?
Deshaun Porter.
That's a self-inflicted wound. That ain't our job.
Answer that question.
Deshaun Porter.
Can we answer that question? I answer your question. 17-month layoff, is any fighter gonna be at his best typically?
No.
What you talking about, Danny?
No. 17. No, for this current fight was 17 months. This is as long as layoff his career.
They picked the right opponent for him.
17 months, but 17 months is any fighter gonna be at his best.
They felt they was gonna win so bad that they bought him out of that tournament. They bought him out of the tournament with
how come nobody's answering my question? 17 months
no.
layoff.
I said no.
Okay then. Okay then. So you can only expect him to get better next fight. So that's why again
we don't have to expect that. He's fighting King Bud. So we don't expect it.
Ugas not that good to me. He was cool. Like I ain't gonna lie. I said Ugas was a good fighter, but I ain't gonna put the extra on him. He was straight.
Is Sean Porter that good?
Sean, I think Sean Porter was the best fighter. You know what I mean? That both of them possibly could fought Kell Brook. Probably out of him and Kell Brook.
Kell Brook was his toughest fight.
I think on paper. Well, yeah, it's toughest fight. I think it was Kell Brook, but I think on paper it's Ugas, considering all the circumstances.
Kell Brook in his prime is a much better fighter than Ugas. Stop it.
Kell Brook probably could knock Ugas out on some crazy shit.
I remember people
that'd be a
saying
funny fight.
I remember people saying that.
Fight.
What y'all think about Danny Garcia versus Ugas? The people were saying before the Errol fight, they were saying, y'all look at this with an open mind. No. I'm saying y'all look at this with an open.
You know what?
Let me say this. Let me finish. I'm saying y'all look at this. So say we never seen the Errol Spence versus Ugas fight. Do y'all think Danny Garcia could beat Ugas? From your opinions of Ugas before the Errol fight?
He has never beaten a 147 pounder that was any good.
Who, Danny?
Yeah, Danny has never beaten any 147 pounder that was any good. So no, I'm going with Ugas.
Yeah, I was going with Ugas too. Yeah.
Hold on, I got a super chat to read. Hold on. I got a couple of shit. Salute to J Rod's. Y'all go subscribe to my boy J Rod's Level Up Boxing too. Wait, I can't. It ain't popping up on the screen. Hold up. Oh, salute to Dre the Man for the super chat as well. He says Crawford has 3 trainers, not just Bomac.
True.
And all 3 of those trainers can't equate to Derrick James. How about that?
That's an opinion.
Wait, hold on. Okay, my bad, J Rod. See, y'all go subscribe to my boy J Rod's Level Up Box TV. He says, wish I didn't have to go, but I salute to the channel, Bushido, and everyone debating on the live. Great vibe. Salute to you all. Yeah, man. Y'all go subscribe to my boy J-Rod, man. You know, he's a good guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to his channel. He just started, and I know how those days was when you first starting off your YouTube boxing channel. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So salute to J-Rod's Level Up Boxing, man. You have a good day, bro.
Yeah.
We have hands cooking, bro.
I'm subscribed, bro. I'm subscribed. I just subscribed to you.
Okay, cool. But yeah, he says, why is this doing? Because, man, I let LT come on here and talk, man. LT cool with me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he comes from a different, instead of everybody being in agreement, he's a guy that has a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? I let him come on here and give his opinion. You know what I'm saying? LT ain't scared to come on.
Yeah, man, you gotta rock. You gotta rock with Lenar, man. Somebody gotta watch Spence.
Right. Well, you know what it is too. even though I don't agree with some of what Lamar says, some of it what he says is cool, and it's we can agree to disagree. It's not like we can respectfully disagree.
Yeah,
And
it's
we can
not.
continue the
This
conversation.
is just boxing. It's nothing personal.
It's not personal.
Yeah,
Like
Hey,
when he
look,
say Derrick James
listen,
is the best trainer,
if I saw
that's his
your
opinion.
brothers out, if I saw your brothers out in the street, man, we can kick it. We can go to the club. We can go. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. It's just
And I
boxing.
think a lot of times
hey,
people be trying to tell somebody how they should feel. I can't do that.
Savannah Marshall talking shit. She says, "Happy 10th anniversary, babe. Not long till we get to see this face again." Ooh, she talking shit with Clarissa Shields.
Man, Clarissa been on her head, man. She been in hiding. She just got out of hiding. Clarissa was looking for her like 2-3
Yeah,
days.
she was.
Listen, I like Clarissa, but I want her to fight somebody where it's a 50-50 fight.
Man, that ain't Clarissa's fault. And I can
No, it's not.
And I can say this: if half of these men boxers had the mentality of Clarissa Shields, boxing would be way better than what it is now.
If we counted women, Clarissa would be in my top 3 pound for pound if women was included in it with men.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, she doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? But Savannah Marshall might be tough, man. The chick can punch. So, yeah. And then she's fighting her over there in the UK. I don't know if I like this fight for Shields. I don't know if I like it. I think they go line her up.
It's just no Ann Wolfs and no Layla Ali's for her to fight.
Yep.
Clarissa too skilled for her ass, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think I think Clarissa got too much skill for her. Yeah, she ain't got the power and like people want her to have, but bruh, she ain't nobody boxing with her. Ain't nobody boxing with her.
Right.
For sure not Savannah Marshall.
Hey, I'm pro Clarissa, man. I love me some Clarissa Shields, man. I think she's great for the sport.
Yeah, she is. But yeah, let's see what else. I don't know what the hell. I mean,
man, I seen Holyfield knockout. That shit was
man.
But I think Triller probably blocking that shit from everywhere, so I wouldn't
Seen that happening, bro.
Did y'all see that brutal knockout with the light? What was it like? What was it? The two the Mexican guy, the two Spanish guys last night when he knocked him out the ring.
No,
he had to catch him.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
Oh my god, he had to catch the dude. The camera guy had to catch the dude because he was gonna hit his head. He was gonna fall head first.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
cameraman caught dude.
Yeah, he caught him and held him like he was a
Damn, he must
3-week-old baby.
Did he get that on camera?
Yeah, he must have caught the Hadouken.
He was out cold.
Damn.
I didn't know. I didn't catch that. Damn.
What a count.
So does Jamel?
Why is everybody wearing pink and white?
I mean, does Jamel Charlo beat Sebastian Fundora right now?
That's another anomaly.
I don't know, dude.
That's another anomaly.
What's that?
That's another anomaly.
Yeah,
that's another anomaly with Sebastian Fundora. He's too big for people at 154. Too tall. Too much range.
That would be a good fight, though.
Yeah, man, Mel could knock dude out, bro. Erickson Lubin knocked him down some crazy, like after he got knocked down. So,
bro, but
Charlo,
I agree. I agree with you, but there is
he could knock him out, but that dude could hurt Charlo real bad. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But Jamel, this fight though, I will say this: like he wasn't going for the kill like he usually does. When he had Castano hurt, he just let him off the hook.
Yeah,
and you don't want to listen like
Let me say this, Leonard. Jamel fought great last night. I give him an A, but he got hit with a lot of rights.
Yeah,
he did get hit with a lot of rights. He did get hit with a lot of rights.
He gonna get hit. He ain't never been nobody's best defensive fighter, and nor has he ever been nobody's best boxer. So
I mean, he was getting hit clean.
So when you go from really, because at the end of the first fight, he would start taking it from the 10th on. He just brought it. It's just like he took the 10th round and the 12th round, brought it on to this fight and kind of clearly beat him.
I had it even after 6.
It was competitive rounds, don't get me wrong, but Castaño, he never fought a whole round. He would fight in spurts. And I'm not gonna give you no round when you fighting in spurts, bro. I'm not gonna give you no round. You just start fighting in the last.
Yeah,
but you know what? A lot of I agree with you.
Castano's very sneaky. But
a lot of those judges, they reward aggression. He was
You
taking.
know,
He was the one that was pursuing Mel. You know how judges are, because there's
so
no
he
way that Canelo and him and old boy Bivol should have been a 115, 113 fight. Bivol
two
clearly won at least 8-9 rounds. Clearly.
He
true, but two
couldn't get nothing in the middle of the ring, bro. When they was in the middle of the ring, no jab. He couldn't establish distance. Terrible at establishing distance. Like Castaño, the boxing skill, nah.
Charlo had way better pedigree than him, man. You can see that.
that's what I'm saying too.
He
You gotta
was
make a good point.
Castaño got hella overrated because he did good in the first fight. He's not.
Castano,
I don't think he was overrated. I think that was Mel
Yeah, I don't think he
fight.
was overrated because I mean he did present a lot of
Well,
problems.
again, he wasn't overrated. But
Castaño beat Earl in the amateurs early to whoop that dude ass right now.
He beat Earl twice in the amateurs, but we don't.
Earl a smoke dude right now.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Earl a smoke dude.
Charlo had to work for this fight.
Yeah, he had to work extremely hard. Yeah, bro.
And Mel is a lot bigger than Errol, man.
True, but Earl's
we
saw Earl's a much better jabber and boxer than Jamel. So
it's the style. See, Castaño going.
The style is
nah.
Listen, Gary Antoine Russell beat Boots.
Man, look,
but ain't nobody saying he gonna beat Boots.
Look at that! Look at that three-headed monster right there. Look at this pound for pound. Look at this three-headed monster, man. Look at that.
Errol
That's a
look a lot
team.
smaller than Mel.
That's a team right there.
You know what it is, though? It's that big horse head he got. That's what it is.
Yeah, Jamel got a big head. He can take these shots.
You see, he got a horse head.
He got a horse head, man.
Yeah, he do. If you see them standing next to Andre Ward, I know it's an old picture, but him and his brother had Ward in the middle. They was bigger than Ward, bro. Head looked at way bigger.
Hey, this all I'm gonna say. People don't think Castaño overrated. Wait. We watch him after these couple fights. Look and see where he at. That's all I'm gonna say. Put him in there, and we gonna see.
Bro could fight, bro. He arguably beat Lara, bro.
Listen, you guys.
He beat Lara, man.
Listen, Castaño, y'all. Listen, it's not that Castaño's overrated. He is.
Lara ain't got no kill switch.
Castaño is who he is. It's just that in the first fight, Jamel's fight was stupid and not listen to his corner, so he made it closer to what it had to be, fighting off the ropes and shit. He let Castaño do him best, and he can't do that.
Castaño did beat Teixeira. I mean, you gotta give a man some credit. He beat some guys.
Yeah, true that, bro.
I am giving him credit, but I'm not gonna overrate it. Like, yeah, he beat him. Out of 10, if I'm gonna rate him 1 through 10, I give him like a 6.5, bro.
I give him an 8 for that.
You saying what Castaño can do, but it was a rough time for Charlo, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you're saying that about him, then you gotta criticize Charlo. Then
I like Charlo.
Can't do this and that.
I like Charlo, but I've been telling niggas Charlo can't fight on the outside. He's not a good boxer, and he can't fight on the inside. He fights at a certain distance. He got good timing and shit like that. He got good timing. But bro, Charlo not the craziest boxer. Like when you was looking at
he's not the craziest boxer. But
hold up, Lenore. Because when Charlo boxing, people looking like, damn, he don't look comfortable. He look kind of awkward because that's not what he do. That's not even what he do. Like, I'm not trying to upgrade, downgrade. I'm just saying what I see. Like, yeah, he did good in the fight, but just because what you did in the fight, I'm not gonna say, oh, you this and you that. I've been had Charlo on my pound for pound and stuff like that. Top 5 and shit, but I'm not gonna it's still things that he can't do, and I'm not gonna put you high like you this and that, and then when you get beat and then all that shit exposed, then you're gonna be like, oh well, I guess not. Like, this dude got beat. I didn't think he won the first fight. You know what I mean? So
he was on the ropes a little bit too much for me last night too. At times, he did better off of the ropes, but he was on the ropes for a little bit.
But what I'm saying is that he outboxed Castaño. So let's not act like he has no boxing skills.
But Castaño ain't really no boxer.
No, he's not a boxer, but he's somebody who's aggressive. So you know how you gotta fight one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that he's the best boxer of all time, but he's an average boxer. He has some skills in there. You know
that's
what I'm
saying?
Why
I said 6.5. He like a 6.5 on my scale.
Average boxer. Or maybe just above average, right there.
I give Mel 100% credit, bro. He deserved it. He got an A minus for me, B, an A minus for me. And hey, man, he deserved all the credit. I'm not going to diminish Dino. I'm going to give him full credit.
So what do you think he does next? I think he probably
Usyk Charlo. That's the top 3 pound for pound. Bud Usyk Charlo.
He's not gonna fight Fundora. That's the fight. Fundura's the fight.
Yeah, Fundora the boogeyman, bro.
He gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight Fundora, bro. He gonna have to.
No, he's not.
He's got an 81-inch reach, man. That is like freakish.
Or Fundora.
Bro, that's not fair, bro. You can't.
Hey, that's how he was born. He's a freak.
No, I'm saying he's an anomaly, bro, because he's too big for that weight class. So he needs to.
He make weight.
He's too much. He needs to move up to like 168 pounds at least.
Hey man, he made 154 just fine.
It's still Fundora still can lose because he got flaws. It ain't like it's not like Fundora is the bet. Like Fundora, not the craziest boxer on the outside with all that length and jab. He don't be using it, banging niggas from the outside and lining up that right hand from a distance.
But look, you see when Lubin, you see when Lubin, he tried to take it on the outside, it was difficult for him. He tried to take it on the inside, it was far worse for him. So whether you got to pick your poison, bro, you're gonna have difficulty with him no matter what. That's
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get at.
And let's be clear, that fight should have been stopped maybe 2 rounds earlier, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you fight Fundora, bro, you just got a task at hand because you go on the inside, he's strong on the inside. If you fight him on the outside, he's really long and he hits hard. So it's hard to fight.
He has a lot of leverage in his punches.
He got a lot of leverage in his punches.
He got that skinny dude power. You know what I'm saying?
He's an exceptional inside fighter for his size.
Yeah, man.
So he's going. So I think you gonna have to turn. You gonna have to keep Fundora off balance. You got to keep turning that fight.
Right. You got to really mix it up and confuse him, bro. Because
you got to really confuse him because he's not. You can't stay. But what I'm saying, you can't stay at one range for too long. You got to switch it up. You can't stay at one range for too long. You got to switch it up.
Fundora got a pretty good punch rate, work rate too, man.
That's what I'm saying.
His work rate is good.
He got some decent speed. I'm saying he's an anomaly.
He's in the top 3 at 154 fighters, man. He's a top 154 pounder. It's just what it is.
Yeah, man. He's gonna be tough to beat, dude. He's gonna be tough for anybody to beat. Because you put him down,
have a lot more resistance.
You want to keep him
he can
down.
take a punch, bro. He got dropped.
He got a jaw. He got a jaw,
bro. He can take.
He got a jaw too.
And we really haven't seen Mel Charlo really hurt bad.
Nah, we seen his head snap back and shit like that.
I seen him hurt a couple times in this fight last night. I don't know if y'all seen him, but I seen him out on his feet a little bit in this fight.
I thought he saw the punches coming for the most part. He just couldn't get out of the way of that right for whatever reason. I don't know.
Shit, he's chin, man. Jamel got a good chin, so
he got a good chin.
But would he be able to take a Fundora punches like that?
You know who I want to see Earl fight when he moves up after he beats Bud. I want to see him fight Tim Tszyu. I want Jamel to disperse the belts and then Tim Tszyu with a title and Earl fight. I think that'd be
after Earl lose the Bud, do you think he would beat Fundora?
Well, I mean, he's not gonna lose the Bud, but once he moves up, when he does,
Well, I'm just saying in general. I mean, all plastic, all jokes. How you think he would do against a guy like Fundora?
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know if he can beat Fundora. He's just too big for that weight class, man.
Yeah, Fundora's big, man. That's gonna be a tough fight for anybody.
Bro, he's just like Boots, just like he is an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have to figure that. Either you gonna
Fundora gonna take some tread off them tires in your career. You fight him.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna have to punch him with a good shot. You know what I'm saying? Get lucky with a good shot. Or you're gonna probably have to keep them off balance and switch things up. You really gotta just have a phenomenal skill set to deal with somebody like Fundora.
You got to be able to box and shit too. You got to box him, man. You can't fight.
But you got to box. You got to bang too.
You got to be a combination of things in there with him. You can't be one way.
You can't be one way. You gotta be able to box, bang, move, stick and move. Slug it out. You got to do everything, man. You got to turn him. You got to do all that.
Yeah, you gotta have some layers. You gotta have certain layers to your game, but at the same time, Fundora not the most unhittable motherfucker. When you swing at him, he duck his fucking head down so you can hit him in his head and all type of shit. You can see a lot of his punches coming from that distance because he's so long and shit. Like you can't
see that uppercut coming from the canvas though.
Don't get me wrong about him because I'm criticizing, because I'm saying this because I seen people capitalizing off that shit. The last dude was coming over the top of his jab, punching him in his shit. So that's what I'm saying. And these guys are not like championship motherfuckers. You know
He's 22 years old, man. He better hop on him now.
he is. Like you can't give him like that, but at the same time, you know, it's still things he needs to work on. He not fucking super unbeatable.
Hey Q, I tell you this though.
Not right now.
You can't see that uppercut coming from the canvas that Lubin caught. It came straight from the canvas all the way up. That's how long the dude's arms is, dude.
Hey, he got a heavyweight reach, man. 81 inches, bro.
Yeah.
Heavyweight reach, bro. That's something to deal with. That's a lot to deal with. He got a good work rate. He's tough. He's gonna keep coming too.
Hey,
I'll say this: Pandora proved a lot of people wrong, and that's why people talking about him now. But everybody who's seen him fight Sergio Garcia into the
he gave problems. Sergio Garcia gave a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's
that's a style.
I just got.
No, he's not. No, he's not unbeatable. I'm just saying, you know, and sometimes he'll become even better than what he is. But you know, it'll be a good one. Oh, I would love to see Boots versus Pandora. That'll be a good one. That would be a good one. Just to see how Boots.
What about Boots versus Jamel? I mean,
what do you think about Boots versus Pandora though? I want to see how that would turn out.
You know, Leonardo, he don't want to answer that question with Boots and Jamel. He don't want to answer that.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. But I think Pandora and Boots will beat Jamel, bro. My opinion, bro.
Okay, but I'm saying Boots versus Pandora. How does that go? That's a good
fight for Boots, man.
I don't know.
That's a tough fight, man. I don't know, man. Boots got a lot of skill, though. But that's a tough fight.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Pandora is a pound for pound fighter at some point. As long as he keeps aggressive, I do.
I mean, I'm just saying, how would Boots deal with that? That's what I'm saying. I would see how would he approach that type of fight, because with his skill, he has the skills to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see him just approach that fight. That'd be a good fight.
Pandora made this shit really interesting, bro. If Pandora gets better, he gets stronger. He's really young, man. He could be reigning shit for a long time, man.
He's Shakur Stevenson age, man. He's 22 or he's a little younger than Shakur. He's 22, bro.
Yeah, he young, man. He's not even on like grown man strength yet, like really.
And he look it in the face too. He look like a little kid.
But one good thing is that eventually he's going to have to keep moving up. Years older. So that's the one thing.
Big ass up out of here, man.
Exactly. You got to get your big ass up out of here, and you can't keep these small as 154 pounds.
Who do y'all have with Marlon Benavidez? Jamal Charlo and Benavidez. Who would y'all have winning?
Benavidez will beat the fuck out of his punk ass, bro.
Man, get up out of here with that mess, man. Get up out of here with that mess, man.
Hey, Bushido, did you hear that? Hear that shade that Mel Charlo said last night when he was talking about I'll move up to 160?
Man, Jamal Charlo is little Charlo now, bro.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. He little Charlo. I've been saying that.
He little Charlo, bro. Jamel big Charlo now.
Facts,
he's the big bro. I mean, Jamal Charlo ain't doing nothing, bro. He's fighting Mai Selecki, man.
Exactly, bro. My check
Jacobs and Andre beat that guy years ago.
Man, I've been telling y'all niggas goddamn Big Charlo wasn't there, bro. The moment it only took that nigga to go live 2 times for me to be like, nah, that ain't it. Soon as he told that boy he needed to take a vaccine and he was too young to fight, it was over.
Facts, bro. How you call this man out? Look. Check this out. How you call this man out? He respond, and now you don't fight at 168. You fight at 160. You called him out, bro. He responded.
Maul be on that. He be on that juice, man. He be on that liquor, man. You know what I mean?
On that shit,
you know it's crazy, Bushido. I forgot to mention this. Man, I'm in Vegas right now, man, and I met Bud at the mall. Well, briefly, I saw him at the mall. Yeah, I saw him at the mall.
What happened?
Yeah, I just dapped him up. You know, he's with his family and stuff like.
Who'd you dap up?
Bud. I saw Bud at the mall. I saw him at the mall. I noticed a few things about him. He looked a little taller than 5'8". He might be 5'9", but it could have been the shoes. And then I know he's starting to get a lot of grays in his beard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's starting to get a lot of grays in his beard. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really stare it off for too much longer. But I said, damn, that's Bud. I said, what's up, man? He's dabbed me up. I said, what's up? And I just left him alone after that.
So
but man, if he would have talked to me longer, I would have like, you know, but I like you as a fighter, but I got Earl, man.
I'm saying, so Leonard, he is approachable,
right?
He's approachable. He's approachable.
Yeah, I met Bud a handful of times. He came through to my gym and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was there when he met when he was there with Jermell and all of them.
Is he 5 foot? He's a little taller than 5'8", huh? He might be.
I'm around 5'8". I think he's a little taller than me. So yeah.
Yeah, I think
Really?
he's really about like 5'8.5", maybe 5.
And he got super long arms, man.
Yeah.
And he got huge hands, man. Did you slap him up? Did his hands like slap your wrist when you dap him up?
Nah, I thought my hands might have been bigger.
Get out of here, dog.
So you in Vegas right now?
Yeah, I'm going to this concert, man, today. This festival, you know, this R&B festival. I'm an R&B cat. You know, they got this going on. Lovers and Friends Fest. Usher and Keith Sweat and
you on that tour? Yeah, that's a good.
You on that type of time.
I mean, y'all know that nigga Lennar looked like an R&B singer.
He got his LB Shore on. You know what I mean?
So be it.
So he got that going. I was surprised though, because that's not the first fighter I met. I met Adrian Broner on this trip one time, and I met Andy Ruiz when I was working one time. He came. That's just.
I met Roy Jones, man. Roy Jones. You know, I told you I work in the airport, Rashid. I met Roy Jones, man. Cool cat, no security, and he a lot bigger than I thought he was gonna be. That motherfucker kind of diesel. He kind of diesel.
That nigga diesel.
Roy
Jones, that nigga diesel.
Roy Jones was my hero growing up. I thought he was the coolest thing on the planet.
Yeah,
Roy's the most talented fighter. He's the most
Jones,
talented fighter physically.
The coolest dudes in the world to me when I was a kid.
Roy's the most physically gifted fighter I've ever seen.
That's my favorite. I know that what's crazy is that's people's like really favorite fighter right there, Roy Jones, man.
Yeah.
He really is one of mine, bro.
You damn near get your ass whooped if you hating on Roy. People were so mad at Antonio Tarver from beating Roy Jones.
Yeah.
He thought he was gonna go to be the next star in boxing, and thought everybody, man, they hated him.
Yeah, that shit flopped.
They hated
I got one for y'all. And I don't know if y'all older. You're older enough. I don't know your gentlemen's ages, but who y'all think was a better fighter at this time in their career, Shakur or Sweet Pea?
Ooh.
Hold on.
I'm going with Sweet Pea, but
man, Sweet Pea was like he was a phenom.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sweet Pea. It's always gonna be nostalgic, man. Sweet Pea was the first live fight I ever seen, so I got Sweet Pea.
Hey, he was one of my favorites too, man. He was doing shit that you just never seen before.
Man, inside fight, ridiculous.
And got robbed a bunch of fights.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Sweet Pea for sure. Shakur can't fight like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Sweet Pea was knocking people out. He was moving up in weight and shit. Sweet Pea was doing his thing.
Sweet Pea could fight in the pocket. Shakur can't fight like that. Shakur can't fight like that.
Fight and box.
Yeah, Sweet Pea can fight in the phone booth, man.
Yeah, Shakur can't do that.
Well, I say Sweet Pea. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you know, the Shakur's last performance. I know a lot of people are high on it. You know, it was a good performance. I just saw something he needs to work on, though.
Yeah, I think he could have stopped, boy. I think he could have stopped him.
Honestly, you guys, let's think about it. I need to see Shakur now with another guy that can match his speed.
I didn't see, bro. You saw him. You saw Oscar Valdez at times have success. He cut him off at that angle. He go through his body. The angle he was, he had success. Shakur.
The fight you want, Bushido, is Tank.
Do you think Navarrete have a better chance than Oscar?
No.
Nah. Salute to Candy Slim for the super chat. He says starts on Morrell calling out David Benavidez. What do y'all guys think about that? Dave Morrell 6-0 with 5 knockouts.
Yeah, man, two niggas that sound like two niggas that need to go to 175.
6 fights, man. You're never gonna get that fight with Benavidez. They're gonna marinate the hell out of that.
That's a 50-50 fight. I don't know.
No,
Benavidez. I got Benavidez. Morrell's still kind of rough around the edges, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a 50-50 fight. He already in 12-round fights. He in his 6 fights.
But he ain't going 12. Ain't no nigga he fought you ever think he gonna go 12 with them niggas.
But he prepared to go to rounds. He know he can go to rounds because he wouldn't be in fights since 12 rounds.
Shit, he a champion though.
Yeah, but 6 fights, bro. I can't, bro. I can't.
It's hard to say.
He's a
well-established amateur, though.
He's unproven to me at this point. He's an unproven guy to me. So I got to see more.
He only got 6 fights.
Top. Hey, I want to get y'all top. I need to get y'all top 5.
They're saying about Lomachenko. He only got 3 fights and all this shit.
I said I need to get y'all top 5 pound for pound, man.
Oh, I'll tell you mine real quick if you want me to. I got Bud 1. I got just my opinion. I got Arrow 2. I got Usyk 3. I got You can flip flop in a way, or I would say Mel Charlo in a way.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's a decent. I got Earl a little lower than that, but I think
Lower? I got
yeah.
Earl too.
I got a Bud 1. I got Usyk 2. I got now this is I got anyway maybe number 3, and flip flopping between Earl and Jamel at number 4 and
You got
5.
anyway over Earl Spence?
Yeah,
Wow.
I got anyway. Bro.
Wow.
I kind of
Yeah.
agree with LT's list, honestly.
Somebody need to give me the
I agree with
rundown
his
on
list.
NOA. I know NOA is good, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, why is he on, like, why is he really on his pound for pound list like this, bro? Like, what has he done that's so crazy, bro?
He
He need
can
to do
box
something
and he
soon.
got power. He can
But
box.
what I say,
and
what
he
I
got power.
say though, for this upcoming fight with Nito Donaire, you know, I'm split because he already beat Nito Donaire. So for me, it's like when you already beat somebody, it's not like you're doing anything different. But he is getting for a championship, so maybe that might count for something. But I just might solidify a spot, but it's not gonna move him up for me.
Hey, hold up. Salute the Dreaded Man for the super chat. He says, Gilberto Ramirez, Zerudo. What do y'all think of his resume and him versus Benavidez and Ivor Human getting KO'd? Hold on. Ivor Human got knocked out? When? He got knocked
Man, I
out.
didn't even see that.
Was he on the Triller card?
He might have been on a Triller card,
Man, don't nobody care about no Yodera, man.
I mean,
That's
he
all right.
basically saying that in reference to Canelo Alvarez fighting that dude. And
Average Pilgrim. That's my nigga Rich call him.
Gilberto Ramirez, bro. Honestly, I haven't seen him. He's
Out of sight, out of mind.
He really fight. Yeah, he sparred. Him and Benavidez got some work in sparring. They sparred or whatever, you know. So they really they identify with each other. So, I mean, that'll be a good fight. I don't know, man. I love Benavidez. I thought he would be a good. I thought he would beat Canelo Alvarez if they fought. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of other guys that I don't think he can beat. You know, just because I think his skill set is limited.
That's fair. Yeah,
Who would y'all pick? Would y'all pick between Gary Russell and Gary Russell and Josh Taylor if they fought today?
Gary and
Josh Taylor?
Yeah.
Josh Taylor,
bro.
Josh Taylor,
bro.
Based on what I seen, I'm gonna go with Russell. Based on what I seen.
Gary Antoine Russell versus Josh Taylor?
That's
Yeah,
hard.
I got Josh Taylor.
Catterall beat him.
Bro.
Catterall
Like,
beat him.
no disrespect.
Styles make fights, man. Styles make fights, man. We see Josh Taylor way better than that against way better dudes than Catterall. So Styles make fights, dude.
Yeah, it does. But listen, I've had
you think.
Gary Antoine Russell. You know, he got a lot of things he got to work on, man. There's a lot of people acting like his
that's what I'm saying.
We saw a lot of holes in this game.
A lot of holes.
Also, he was fighting that tough guy that Bud beat, that tall 140 pounder.
Postol been getting his ass whipped since then, bro.
Bro, that's not the same Postal. No disrespect. That's not the same Postal.
He's still tall and long. And
that's an old past his best Postal.
So you give Bud a lot more credit for beating him in his prime, then.
I give more credit to Antoine, yes.
He was Ring Magazine number
Postal
1.
Wasn't no.
He said
we anyway.
What you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Most people probably got Jamel in the top 5, bro.
He top 5 now. I can't even. I don't even like Mel.
You gotta have him in the top 5, bro.
Especially since Canelo lost.
Man,
yes, exactly. You gotta listen. Like I've been saying, man, it's Jamel's top 5 and Earl's top 5. I don't think you're top 3 because I don't think that Earl's done enough. I'll be honest, but I think that you can't have him off the top 5 either. So you have right between 4 and 5.
I won't even argue if you say Usyk 2, I'm okay with that. Mel's not number 2. I don't see him as number 2.
Nah, I got Mel number 3, and I've been had Mel above Earl, bro.
Okay, but what do you have Earl? Because I heard you talking Earl. What do you have Earl?
I got Earl at 4.
He's top 5 for sure, but
he's top 5.
I'm not gonna be mad at that.
I got him 4. I mean, let me think. Yeah, I got him 4. But I got Bud 1, Usyk 2, and Mel 3. Like,
okay.
Earl can't be. He couldn't be. I actually moved him down because he was inactive for so long. He back at 4 because he beat Ugas. But you know, I put Mel in front of him when Mel fought Castaño the first time. Even though it was a draw, Earl never been in an undisputed fight to draw, and he
wasn't fighting at the time. So I can see that.
Earl's been pretty inactive for him still to be so high, but
the quality. The quality.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the quality of
yeah,
him.
yeah, he's been
In
fighting
my
quality.
opinion, you know I'm not an
Man,
Arrow guy.
everybody
If
knows
Arrow ain't
that.
in your top 5, man, you hating, bro.
Yeah, he guys be. I'm okay with him not being top 3, but he's
If
definitely
you ain't
top
in your,
5.
at least in your top 5.
You gotta
Hey,
be
hold
in
up,
your top 5.
hold up. Brandon Furley, thank you for the super chat. He says Thurman won't fight Boots and can't get Bud and Arrow. Should attempt to get Mel at 154 before he moves up. Their egos will be great for Pomo. Thurman versus Charlo.
Knockout. Knockout.
Bro, Thurman gets his ass
Knockout.
knocked the fuck out.
I mean, I don't see Thurman wanting to fight him. I think
Bro,
Thurman wants
too
to go
big.
after a Spence fight.
But Thurman's not that big of a dude, man. Thurman's kind of small, man.
I like to
Look
see
at
Thurman fight Conor Ben, man. That'd be a
Conor
good
Ben
fight.
probably beat him right now.
Bro, that'd be a
Good
good.
fight.
No, hold on, that'd be a good one. Just the way
They
they
kind of
fight.
marry. They kind of marry each other a little bit, but I think Keith Thurman is a lot more poised in his game. You know what I'm saying? But
I
the
would
other
pick
guy,
Keith in that
he
fight.
be swinging and shit. Yeah, I pick
Man,
Keith Thurman.
Oh man, Conor Ben is he's a little demon in there, bro.
Man, Thurman got to fight Boots if he wants some respect, dog.
But I think people be shitting on Keith, man, but Keith is a dog too, man. Keith can fight, man. I'm not
Hey,
Yeah,
so,
he
one
can
of
fight,
those
bro.
hey,
I'm
niggas.
not
let me
like
ask
Keith
y'all.
Thurman, bro.
Let me ask y'all this.
That
Let me
nigga
ask
can
y'all
fight, bro. I ain't gonna
What's
lie.
what?
He
What's gonna
was
happen?
dog. Right now, I don't know what he is.
Hey,
Man,
what's gonna happen? Hey, what's gonna happen with Virgil Ortiz's next fight? He's gonna be at 154. You think he'll be at 154?
Yeah.
Man, look, how would he fight? How would he compete at 154? Could he beat Tony Harrison? Could he beat
Who,
Rosario?
Virgil?
Could he beat
Yeah, he could
Cordova?
beat him. Yeah, hell
Virgil
yeah.
would
Hell
knock
yeah.
Tony Harrison the fuck out, man.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
He would kill that man, bro.
No, you
No.
crazy
Oh,
as
God,
fuck.
he'll
Bro,
kill
hold
him,
on,
bro.
hell
No.
no.
Get
Oh,
Tony
God,
Harrison
he'll
will
kill Tony
box.
Harrison, bro.
Tony Harrison will box Virgil's ears off. What you
Man,
talking
All
about?
right.
wilding, bro.
Y'all
Virgil
tripping,
will
bro.
punch
Virgil will
the
Hey,
hurt this
before he
man,
got
bro.
knocked out, he was beating Jamel Charlo in that second
Yeah,
fight.
he
He
was
was winning.
boxing
But
Charlo.
Look,
he was
keyword, before he got
well, he
knocked
wasn't
out,
beating
dude.
Jamel.
That was in the
Bro,
11th round, though.
But I mean, no, he
Virgil-
But
no,
that
he
ain't a metric.
wasn't.
You can't use that
bro,
metric for.
I
He
can
no, hold
honestly.
on. He
Virgil's
wasn't.
jab
No,
is
it
better
was.
than Nails,
It was
bro.
no.
Virgil's
He
jab
wasn't.
and
He
punch
wasn't.
variation is way better.
No,
Facts.
hey, yo, he wasn't.
Clean,
He
dog.
wasn't beating
Tony
Jamel in the
Harrison
second
is
fight.
one of the best jabs in boxing, bro.
Tony Harrison was. It was a close fight, second fight, but he wasn't. Jermell was up by a point because I knocked down. So let's not act like he was beat. He was beaten, in my opinion. He was beat.
Man,
It was close though.
He was boxing easily. He was coasting until he got caught.
You
sleeping.
crazy as nah.
Bro. He's trying to hook with him on some goofiness and got caught.
He was
Harrison
busting up
was
Jamel on the
boxing, bro.
inside. He was on
When
the
you
inside.
fight
He was
Mel
on the
Charlo,
outside.
when you fight Mel Charlo, if you can take away that left hook, I think he's gonna get ate up in that fight. If you can't get that left hook off, he's gonna get
Jamel's
beat.
biggest factor for him is that left hook. His left hook is nasty, bro.
He got an Oscar De La Hoya left hook.
You know what? And I hate to say this too, but don't call me a hater, but I just don't think Virgil Ortiz is gonna be a pound for pound star one day.
Watching the Jermell, watching Heron, but watching Tony Harrison and Mel fight, that fight alone tells you Maul cannot fight in the pocket and he can't fight on the outside. He got a sweet spot. You give him the sweet spot and he getting you the fuck out of there, dog.
I think he more. I think
because Castaño wasn't no boxer, so he didn't have to worry about that.
That's
So
what I'm telling
you talking about
This
sweet
nigga
spot.
can't box. He's
Bro,
standing right there.
you're just talking about mid range.
Oh man, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all ain't. Oh
Bro,
man,
Virgil will
destroy Tony Harrison, bro.
Hey,
Virgil will destroy Tony Harrison, bro.
No, you crazy, bro. Virgil Ortiz, bro.
Did y'all not see the last fight that this dude Tony Harrison just had prior to that?
Hold on. Bro, Virgil Ortiz was getting outboxed by Maurice Hooker until Maurice Hooker hurt his hand.
Facts.
So let's
bro, Maurice Hooker is a former champion and is way better than Tony Harrison, bro.
Let's not forget Mean Machine was getting in him too early in that fight. Mean Machine was getting in him too. Let's not say he wasn't.
And y'all see how them niggas' head was flying back when they got punched by Virgil? Both of them.
He got a good jab though.
Them niggas'
Mean
head
Machine damn near knocked
was
Virgil Ortiz out, man. Mean
But
Machine
with his
almost
skill,
damn near had him on Wobble Street, bro.
Check it out. With his skill and everything that he has, translate at 154. Will he still be able to?
Bro, let me tell you, bro. I could be wrong, but like I said, I don't see Virgil Ortiz being top 10 pound for pound one day. I don't.
If he gets better defensively, he'll have a shot, Bushido.
He
Yeah,
could
but
be.
Hits
He
way.
could be.
am I? Hold on. Am I alone in saying that I don't see Virgil being top 10 pound for pound one day? Am I alone or what?
I don't know. I can't say
Man,
that.
it's a
It's
lot
hard
of
to say.
killers around his weight, bro. So you may be right.
Man,
I
y'all
don't see him
underrate
being top
Virgil,
10 pound for
man.
pound.
Man, Virgil.
But what we
man,
know is that boy can punch, man.
Man,
Virgil
Virgil Ortiz. Man, Virgil Ortiz can be Castaño. He could be.
Get out of here.
He could be. Man,
He
he could be Castaño.
Actually, that would be a great fight. Him and Castaño. That would be a great
before this
fight.
fight.
He can beat Castaño. He can beat Tony Harrison, and he can beat Tim
Bruh,
Booth. I
if
guarantee
y'all
you.
don't think, if
he
y'all
can
don't
Hey,
think
he's not
Virgil
fucking
could
with.
beat,
Hold on.
I
No,
guarantee you,
no,
Virgil could beat
Hey, yo,
Virgil.
but pump your brakes. He is not
Virgil
fucking
could
with
beat
Tim Zoo. He
Virgil
is not
could
fucking
beat
with Tim Zoo.
let me say this though. Let me say this, bro. Let me say
Pump
this,
your
bro.
brakes.
Let me say this, bro. If y'all don't think that, if y'all think Virgil could beat this man Castaño, bro, maybe I need to. I don't know if y'all know about the sparring session they had before this fight. I know it's just sparring, but he knocked this dude out. So you know what I'm saying. If y'all don't think he can beat him, y'all tripping, bro. Oh yeah,
Nigga, bro, that's sparring.
Hey, look how big
But
he
he
is.
knocked
though.
him out, bro. He knocked him out, bro.
Big though, bro. He's big. He's a big young man.
Yeah, but can he do it now, man? I get it.
Hey, wait, hold on. Somebody talking to my boy Tim Zoo. Virgil Ortiz is not fucking with Tim Zoo.
Bro, I just seen Tim Zoo. Bro, Tim Zoo a fucking track star.
I'm
I
not
just
sold
seen
on
that
Tim
nigga
Zoo.
running from
I'm not
Charlo.
sold
That
on
nigga
Tim
track
Zoo.
star, bro. Come on.
I'm not sold on Tim Zoo at all.
Nigga track star.
I'm not high. Listen, I'm not high on Virgil Ortiz at all. So I'm not high on him the way I'm not high, bro.
I respect Tim Zoo, but I'm just not super high.
Out of all the young cats, to me, he's dead last in potential.
What?
My opinion, though.
So who better? I say, okay. Answer me this: who better, Munguia or Virgil?
Oh well, I mean, sorry, you're right about that one. Okay. Sorry.
Virgil is a knockout artist
Hold on. I was talking people like I was thinking about people like Devin, Shakur, Jerron, Fandora. That's people I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about.
Who y'all think will win? Xander Zayas or Virgil?
Bro, Xander Zayas got skills. Xander Zayas got skills.
I wasn't impressed with him.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight.
Who? Virgil and Xander?
Yeah, it's a 50-50 fight.
I got Xander.
Xander gets stopped,
bro. I mean, it might be 50
Virgil is a knockout artist, bro.
Because Virgil's size, but Xander Zayas got them skills, bro.
Man, Xander, he didn't look too good to me his last fight, bro.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Bushido.
All I'm saying is, let me ask you this though, Lenar. Do you agree that Ortiz has a better resume than Boots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
he does.
What we know is Ortiz has 100% knockout rate in his fights, bro.
Hold up.
100%.
Wait, does Boots got 100% knockout ratio?
No, he doesn't.
Didn't he? Virgil.
He's knocked everybody he's faced out.
Bro,
and he has
bro, Ortiz, bro, Boots probably, you could make an argument who hits harder between the two. I mean, we've seen both of them hitting like, bro, come on now.
You just admitted that he has a better resume.
No, he does. No, he does. He does. But I'm saying that doesn't mean how hard they can punch.
He has 100% knockout rate. He's a knockout artist.
Bro. Jerron Ennis just knocked out Custio Clayton, bro. And fucking
we could have knocked Custio Clayton out with the way he hit
on the back of his head. Don't do that. Let me say this.
He was so happy he got put to sleep. Come on,
bro. I guarantee you, Virgil Ortiz could not knock out Custio Clayton in 2 rounds.
I don't
guarantee he was not taking count in 2 rounds.
He would not do it out. He'll not do that.
Oh no, he would not Custio Clayton out.
Hey, Leonard, that brother ain't from the hood. He from Nova Scotia. He ain't from the hood.
Not Nova Scotia.
Wow.
That's where he from.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
The bull
he ain't got no grit. He ain't got no grit and grind.
The bull from Canada, man.
He ain't got no grit and grind. He ain't got no grit and grind.
He like after the fight, you better lead the 6 alone. I just had to see what it was about.
You better lead the 6 alone, man. Lead the 6 alone.
That nigga ain't no Gene Pascal, my nigga. That nigga ain't no Pascal.
Gene Pascal, man.
Pascal. If he was half a Pascal, that fight would have been better.
Gene Pascal.
He said if he was half a Pascal.
Yeah, if he took half the drugs Pascal took, he'll be something.
Who y'all think the better fighter? Boots or Shakur?
Boots, baby, Boots.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards
hell nah, y'all tripping. Shakur, bro.
Shakur, bro.
Shakur, bro. What the hell?
That's debatable.
Boots,
What,
Debatable.
nigga,
bro? What
boots,
the fuck?
boots, nigga,
Yo,
boots.
I
Put
can't.
the
I don't
boots
know.
on him.
Y'all gotta
Who
understand, bro.
closed the
Boots
show
is
though?
still
Who closing the show?
Boots is still rough around the edges. I
So
think
is
Shakur
Shakur.
more sharp. Shakur
So
more
it's your
sharper though.
Shakur is sharp. He's super
Shakur
sharp.
more sharper than Boots.
He younger than
Yeah.
Boots too.
They about the
They're
yeah,
about the same
yeah.
age. They
No,
both
he
24.
younger than Boots, bro.
Yeah, I mean they about the same age. They was both fighting at the same time in the same tournaments and shit. So I mean,
Hold up. Fly Tennessee Sloop, thank you for the super chat. He says Charlo's footwork was on another level last night. Yeah, man, he pulled out that Ronnie Shields style again. That's what he did.
Nah, he brought that Derrick James style.
Nah, that was that
Derrick
Ronnie
I
James
think it was the
bro,
style.
that wasn't no
I think it
Derrick
was. You know
James,
what?
bro.
I
What you
think it was.
watching, dude?
That's how he used to
Look
fight
goofy
before
as
he
hell.
got with James. He used to be on the
Hell
back
yeah.
of boxing.
He's not letting me get away with nothing
He
tonight.
had to be on his A game to beat Castano. If anything less than his A game, he would have lost.
I ain't gonna lie. I said this last night. I do think Derrick James he good, but Charlo kind of look stuck in between styles. Like
Styles, yeah.
he could
Yeah,
only
he
do,
does kind of look that
he could
way.
only do one thing at a time. Either he was
Right.
focused on defense and one thing on offense, or he focused on offense and the defense went there. Because you could tell he was focused on the defense so much. When he would make Castano miss, he didn't make him pay because he went offensively feet set and all that shit. He was so much defensively driven. And then when he had the offense, you seen him kind of getting hit with clean shots and shit like that because he wasn't thinking about the defense. So I think he probably he might need to go to a Philly gym. You know what I mean? Get in that motherfucker.
He not
Hey,
as powerful.
Cheeto.
But what's crazy? Hey, you make a good point when you say that. Bushido said the same thing. Like, has he really truly mastered Derrick James style? Because he does kind of look like he's sometimes stuck in between styles. Like he
Derrick James wasn't like no boxer though. Derrick James wasn't like moving around the ring.
No. I'm saying that's my point. Is with Ronnie having Ronnie Shields for most of your life, and then having Derrick James for his last couple of years. I think he's just stuck in between styles a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The way he fights.
Yeah, he is.
Nah, stuck in between styles is just another way of saying your brain can't register what you want your body to do.
Exactly.
So it's just IQ. He just thinks he needs to work on thinking. He needs to do, certain drills that make him think and use his hands and feet at the same time.
Right.
He'll be good.
So you think his IQ is? Do you think is dumb, or you think it's good? Good.
I think as far as like me personally, I really can't tell somebody push him to use it, but the things that he possessed and what he can do in certain points of the fight, he always gonna have a shot, because he could be able to lean on these certain things at any given time, but his mind gotta be there. You know what I mean? Right. That's why I want him to be focused and not unemotional when he fights.
Yeah, you got a point, man. You got a point. Let me
say this. Let me say this last thing that before I gotta start getting ready for this concert, man. But you know what? Hey, Bushido, can you pull up that guy's comment? GK Black.
He says Derrick James style ain't gonna translate to 160.
Okay, let me respond to that. And I actually agree with him. Hold on. I actually agree with him. And the reason why I'm talking about for Earl and Jermell, and the reason why I think about Derrick James is a great trainer, very fundamental. You're gonna beat anybody in your division in your natural weight, But the thing about the Derrick James style is, you moving up. I don't see Earl moving up and becoming no 3, 4, or 5 division world champion, or maybe even 3. He might be able to steal a title at middleweight, but come back down to 154. Because I just think that Earl's style.
Why can't he do that? Why? I thought he was the greatest.
Because I don't think Earl Styles is a guy who can go up to 168 or 160 pounds in reign. I don't think he has money. Doesn't have
Crawford and his abilities. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, what are you? But hold on, I never shit on Crawford, bro. Crawford,
no, not you.
Bro,
I'm not saying,
hold
bro.
on,
I'm not saying,
bro. Let me get. As far as Crawford having a better skill to move up, it's Crawford. I'm not disagreeing with that, but the reason why I've always said this about Earl is like the thing about Earl is like when the fighters move up, they gotta be phenomenal in certain areas. Meaning, they gotta have great power, great speed, i.e. Manny Pacquiao, great power. They can have an equalizer, great IQ, or great defense like Floyd. They gotta have an equalizer to be moving up like that. And Earl is a very fundamental fighter, so he's great at what he does. But does he really have that equalizer? And I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that Earl become 147 champ, become 154 champ, and may still belt at 160, but move back down to 154. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see him with.
I can agree with
and
that.
I'm gonna add on to that. I'm gonna add on to that because I kind of seen that. You know what I'm saying with Errol, and I'm gonna say it more harshly. You know what I'm saying than you put it because I know you like Errol, but I think that Errol he uses a lot of his physical advantages. You know, his physical advantages is mostly what. He has skills, what have you. You know, he has a great work rate, great drive, things like that. Goes to the body well, but he uses his physical advantages as well, you know, to aid him in fights. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he could do that at 154 with guys are the same size as him, probably hitting a little bit more harder. Guys are the same size as him or bigger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that type of style. He's not going to be able to bully those guys like he's been doing at 147.
And that's what I'm saying. He's not really that big. He's like an average size 154 pounder. People act like he's some big. I mean, he's not really look at him versus Jamel. It's a big size difference.
Spence used to be a big welterweight, but not no more. If you
and that's what I'm now. When I say he'll have success at 154 because the people at 154 like Jermell can't really box. So he'll have success at 154. I'm just talking about. So that's the reason why he can go up. He can go up to 154 because he has quote unquote that welterweight skill set to go up and beat those guys at 154 offensive skills.
But he did with their power in the gloves.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying also is this. You know what I'm saying. I'm also saying that, like I said, you know, he doesn't have this type of guy who's going to go up 3 and 4 weight classes and reign supreme. That's just not his style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He don't got that. He'll beat anybody at 147, and I think he'll have great success at 154. But that's it for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna, be this type of thing, and that's okay because Marvin Hagler, for me, pound for pound, I'll say this and I'll get up out of here. For me, it's great moving up. That's a great skill to have. That's a great, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it can be overrated depending on who you fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't consider people move. I think who you fight, resume for me is pound for pound over everything. That's king to me. You know what I'm saying? So
to me, it looked like Jamal Charlo might be about to start training with Derrick James in a minute. He been around them. I've been seeing him, unless he might just be with his brother, helping his brother out. But shit, it damn near look like Jamal want to start training with Derrick James.
I think Jamal would have been a good fit for James years ago.
I think so too. The way he throws that jab and the way he fight, I think so too. Yeah. I think so too. Think so too. But I just think, I just think that, like I said, even Jamal, I don't see Jamal having the type of skill set to be moving up 3 and 4 weight classes and, being really successful. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him having the type of skill set.
Yeah, Maul he already 168. He big as hell. He looked, like he can make one.
He's already been at 154 won a championship. But at 168, that's gonna be his cap, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the thing about the Derrick James style, when you in that natural weight, you're unbeatable. But when you start moving up 3 and 4 weight classes, because he doesn't have the Pernell Whitaker or the Floyd Mayweather or the Manny Pacquiao X factor, the way he trains people, you're not gonna be able to beat those guys. That's just my opinion.
So what about Boo Boo? What about Boo Boo?
Fubu?
Boo Boo.
Boo Boo Andrea. What about him?
Yeah. He was gonna move up to 160. He got hurt. I don't know.
That fight got canceled, bro. That fight got canceled totally now, and Frank Warren got his purse back and everything. Yeah, that fight is totally off the paper now. For those who don't know.
So was he capping?
I don't know. He got injured, and now I guess he's going to be out for months, and the whole fight is canceled. And Frank Warren got his purse money back and everything. You know what I'm saying?
But Bushido, do you see what I'm saying though? With somebody like a Derrick James style or Earl Spence or Charlo skill set, you see what I'm saying? Just like
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just the way that they fight, they're a
little bit more like physical fighters. They get in there and dealing with a bigger dude is different for that type of style.
No. I'm not saying because they're bigger. I'm just saying because they don't like. There's no X factor, right? Like extreme power or extreme speed or great defense, right? When you see all these guys moving up, right? What they had like Floyd had great defense and move up, right? Pernell, same thing. Manny Pacquiao had speed and an unorthodox style.
You know what I'm saying? You see these greats moving up. They have Crawford has, a great ring IQ and, is able to switch. So he has the X factor. I'm saying Earl's very fundamental, and it's great to be fundamental. But I'm saying if you don't have an X factor to be moving up, you can't be moving up all these crazy weight classes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. You're right.
Yeah. I don't think people say, oh, because it's his size. No, Earl got skills, man. It's just more than just it's the skills and the size. I'm saying so who has success at 154 because he's more skilled than Jason Rosario, and he's more skilled than Tim Tszyu, and he's more skilled than Jermell Charlo. So he'll have success at 154, but I think that's his stopping block.
Shit, I just think it's more so about that hot shit that's coming back to you. Are you going to be able to still do what you do at that level with that same shit coming back at you? These fighters at the end of the day, they're gonna be able to do what they do because if you fight, that's what you do. But it's all about the person across from you. Is you gonna be able to take them punches, sustain, because those people ain't gonna be so much faster than you. You know what I mean? So you will have certain edges on them, but when they touch you, how you gonna react?
Right. And to close that out, man, thank you guys for stopping in. Q to God, if you got your channel, drop the channel for the guys.
Man. Yeah, man. Tune in to Lost Art of Boxing, man. You know what I mean? Go follow, subscribe, man. Shit, we a couple away from 100 subscribers. So we're gonna get us up there, man. I think we like 2 away. So man, go and follow Lost Art of Boxing, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all heard it. Go subscribe to Lost Art of Boxing, my man Q to God's channel. He's trying to get to that 100 subscribers, and I remember those days, man. So go ahead and subscribe to Q to God's channel, Lost Art of Boxing, right after you leave here. I hope everyone have a good day, good panel, good chat, good conversation, man. Boxing's looking really good, man. Salute to Jermell Charlo. He earned his respect the hard way. You have to respect Jermell Charlo, the big fish. Terrence Crawford is the fight we waiting on next. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.